Ding, ding.
Hey
What's
everyone.
up?
Let me put my volume down on here.
Adama, what up? Mob Rats 2. Carol, what's up, sweetie?
I think Carol's going shopping. She'll be back. Maddie's
Maddie Dodge.
in here.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Maddie?
Shout out to We Push Back and JTP for giving us that exclusive on our show the other day. Thank you.
Me and a couple other people were just talking about MJ. We miss MJ. I think there might have
Where
been a
is
death or something. I think there might have been a death in the family that
I hope not.
somebody close. That's what I heard. So I hope she's
My
okay. And whoever MJ is, I hope she's okay. And please, like, whenever you want to come back, you're always welcome here.
Teresa Murphy, how are you, sweetie? She was showing me on eBay. I've been buying some of her son's cards.
Who? Teresa?
Yeah, and he's got cards on eBay going for like $1,000 already.
Oh,
So,
wow. Nitro Ray Owens, how are you? Long time no see. Teresa's son's cards are going for $1,000 already? Or ones that he has? Like he has cards of, not of himself.
no, his cards. Like he has, when you play a sport, you have multiple cards. I was trying to explain it to you the other day how you have regular cards and then you have like inserts and parallels, which is like the same card, but it might be a limited edition.
Mm-hmm.
The coloring's different. It'll be serial numbered, or it'll be autographed, or it'll be graded. So, like for example,
So
this
his
card
card,
right here.
yeah, so
This
his
card,
card going for, yeah.
this card is a Donruss Optic. Okay, so Stephen Curry, 2016. So basically, the card is like a $15 card, whatever it is, but it's a graded 9. So that ups the value of it like fivefold. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
some cards that he has are like one of one, meaning there's only one of the cards and it's graded like as a 10. I'm good, Snuff. Stop snitching. So so that's going for $1,000. Those cards or more.
That's pretty cool. Dan Moore, what's up? Specs, how are you? Stop cinching. Who else just came in here? Fish Tank, what's up?
I'm good, thank you.
That's pretty cool. I hope everybody had a good weekend. It's been nice out over here. Yesterday, I took the kids kayaking. They had fun.
Yeah, that was. Yep,
That was
that was
what?
cool. No, I'm saying that was cool. Carlos, what up, man? I feel like Carlos, I don't know, like we probably should be doing shows with Carlos soon because he's
Well,
like,
put the link in chat. Carlos was helping me move. Actually, Carlos was helping me. I hope he doesn't mind me saying this because I know he tries to he's trying to do his own thing and stuff. But he helped me kind of with this game. There was a couple things he helped me with some getting this game together. So Carlos, if you want to come up, let me know. I'll drop the link in chat or I'll send it to you through Instagram.
This is the type of
Or
guy.
Maddie, come up, Maddie, too, and play the game with us.
Do you know that when I was out, not feeling well?
Yeah.
Every day, seriously, every day he sent me a message, of like, get well, or, a message of encouragement and whatnot. Every day he did that, and I think that's very cool. And he's a good guy and he still does it too. So, that shows what type of person he is because, he's
I feel like your shirt is changing colors every time. Do you guys see that? Every time Joe moves, it looks like his shirt changed colors, dark to light. What is up? Why?
Because light's probably hitting it.
Is that what it is? I thought maybe like that's a color changing shirt or some special edition something.
No, it's the room that I'm in. There's a lot of windows.
They want to see a punani. No, that's okay. Not today. Not on this website. This is rated PG-13.
Whistle stick. I could broker that for you, but you probably don't have enough money. So, and we're not talking about a large amount of money, but a large amount of money for you is probably like $20. You know what, Whistle Stick? Why don't you send us a little bit of money, and we'll see if we could get the ball rolling.
Well, the thing is, that's like exclusive because not very many people see that. So that's like would be an exclusive.
Whistle, would you settle for my private? I think you would, Whistle.
Mike Slick, what's up? I'm eating right now, but I will jump on. Carlos, where you want me to send it to Instagram? I mean, you don't have to. Whenever you want to come on. You don't even have to put your camera on.
He probably talks to his mother that way, Whistle Stick.
Whistle Stick needs to come on YouTube to ask to see a punani. That means that's really his life's pathetic.
Getting nothing. I know.
Oh man, the poor guy.
Most of these people aren't. The ones that send the messages of like, "Are you and Joe having sex? Are you doing this?" Those are guys that never in their fucking life have been with a woman.
People ask those questions. People ask us those questions. Do they really want to know? Maybe we should start like a members only chat and tell them all our secrets, where they could pay for the exclusive details of our behind the scenes relationship. The live wouldn't be very long though.
If you want to get with NB, it's probably best that you have like 7 to 8 toes and nothing more. That's what she likes in her men.
Sure do.
That's it.
What was I looking for, Carlos? I'll text you the link. You text it to Carlos because I don't have the number. I talk to Carlos through DMs. 8-toe gal. Yep. Definitely. See, that's because I'm a caretaker. I like to take care of people. So if they got 8 toes and they're sick and stuff like that, it means that I can take care of them. It's just my nature, the caretaker.
That's my new nickname in my family.
Redzilla said the perfect thing. I mean, the wrong. If you want to see punani, look at FBS. And the thing is, he would broker a deal.
That's an asshole. That's a hairy, dirty asshole. No. Yeah, this game that you came up with, Envy, is funny. It's really going to be funny.
What's up, BK Shallon? So I think we could start because I got stuff to do. 1:15. So people are going to rewatch.
Wait, one more thing. So,
see, I'm getting cool pictures.
The other day, I mentioned.
Go ahead.
The other day, I mentioned a content creator that had done a video about me 3 months ago, and I just saw it, called Shook Ones. So by me saying that, now he's doing a video about me, you, and BK. Now, I don't recall really. I don't even know who the fucking guy is. All I'm saying is I didn't realize that someone did a video 3 months ago called Shook Ones and put my name on it.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
That he's a FBS disciple.
Oh, he might be one of the assholes we got.
Right. But all I said was, you're going to, all right, so you could call me a lot of things, but probably one of the last things you could call me is Shook Ones. I mean, you could call me ugly, fat, 8-toe, I'm a pussy, I'm this, I'm that, but a shook one? What does a shook one mean? Like I'm scared of something? And I love how the other side, this whole Gunsmoke thing that they dreamed up, right? Like when I went to his house, it's now up to me going to his house with 6 guys now. Like every week, the number goes higher.
Well,
Like
the thing is,
the video with Jimmy and BK from a couple of weeks ago, the one that Josie was talking about.
yeah.
He's like, it was stupid going to Gunsmoke's house. 3 guys. BK was like, we didn't even go there, but it's like 3 guys. Okay, so 4 guys, 5 guys. Well, why don't you ask the kid who was hiding behind the fucking Venetian blinds?
I thought he had it on camera too. Didn't he have it on camera? Wasn't there some footage or something?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, spin doctors.
Well, that's the other thing now. Perfect. Okay, he doctored. This guy is a fucking. He's a hermit. This guy. He doesn't go out of his house. I know, Jackie O. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for telling me about Mobb Deep. No, I want to know what his interpretation of Shook Ones is. Because I don't know. I'm right here, right now. Shook? No.
What's up, Michael? Buffalo Billy, what's up?
It's just, he probably doctored that video. Like he doctored Jimmy Calandra. I mean, who the fuck does that?
They do.
You know what I did? No. I'm lying. I did that once. I did it once when I was like 9 years old, right? I got Hulk Hogan's body, right? And it like had my head in the picture, but it was Hulk Hogan's body, like, and I actually have the picture. So you see my face and it says Hulkamania and I'm making the, my muscles and whatnot. So yeah.
But when we were younger, the way we doctored the pictures, like, remember like when you go to like the farm or something and you stand behind like the wood?
Yeah.
And it has like little drawings and you just put your head up over there.
It was a cutout. It was at the booth and my head was in there. And it's like, that's how we used to make fake licenses back in the day. We used to get the Nebraska and we put it on like a piece of oak tag and I'd stand like in front of it right there. And, we had a little rinky-dink laminating machine.
What's up, Steve? How are you?
I'm good. MB, Joe.
I got the guitar up. You're good, Carlos? How has your weekend been?
It's good. I just been vegging out. The friend's mom decided to take the kids for a week.
Oh, nice.
So she's been coming over and watching movies, chilling. Huh?
You're on a little vacation.
But it ended today. Baby's kids are going back.
I always had extra kids here all weekend. That's what happens to me, which is fine. I don't care. But I took them kayaking yesterday. Well, we went out to the Hamptons and then we went to a beach. We had to go to like the bay because there's been a lot of shark attacks on Long Island lately.
Yep, they've been increasing. Yep.
Yeah, so I didn't want to take them to the ocean, especially if it's not just my kid. Anyway, long story short, so then we went out to the Hamptons to like one of the bays and they rented kayaks for the day. They were exhausted that all of a sudden it's like 8:30 and I say to Joe, I'm like, it's so quiet in here. And I go and look and they're out like a light. And it had been quiet for like an hour. I kind of forgot they were here. But then let's say around 11, they woke up from that nap. So that means that they were up all night. So they're just waking up.
I said that.
You said that.
Yep. I said they're going to want them being up because, there's no way.
Wait till y'all see the new avatar I'm creating. I got teeth in the avatar. I got nice wavy hair. So Photoshopping is the new norm. I'm gonna make myself look good.
Oh,
that's it, baby. Yeah. You know what you should do? You should get like, Paul Wall, how he used to sell the grills to the rappers, with the diamonds and shit. You should you should get your shit iced out. Like
and then I'll say one of the subscribers bought it for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Did you see? Wait, there's a comment that someone made.
What is
right
it?
Here? Wait a while. What's the guy's name? Coop. Look at this. Now, Coop, you're right. I'm a keyboard tough guy, but what would you call someone who goes into someone else's chat and leaves a fucking... So wait a minute. So you're telling me you're a tough guy doing that? Wow, I tell you. Because let me tell you, I'm nothing. Okay, I get my ass kicked, but I would never do what you would do. Go in
See,
someone
when
else's
A8
chat.
wants to go in somebody else's chat and like talk shit, he's going to use A8's name.
Look at that name. Let's see when he started this channel. Coop.
Well, that's the thing. And the same thing, like if I'm going to go do something, I'm doing it under NB. I'm very proud of my work. Or Bay8's name. I do stuff under Bay8's name too.
See, but what doesn't work is that Coop 11. Joe, stop playing the gangster. I can see right through your fake ass. You're a simp. Yeah. So why don't you get on the camera so we can see your ass and I can tell you if I think you're fake or not? Because I'm a pretty good judge of character. I call out the bitches real quick.
And that's one of them. Trust me, that's one of them. Because if you think what I'm saying is a tough guy thing, no. I'm a card collector. I'm a hardware man. When did I ever say I'm a gangster? Maybe I have no respect for gangsters, yeah. But don't get that misconstrued with me thinking I'm tough.
Joe's a YouTuber.
Because they're not paying my bill. Just like I don't give a fuck about you, Coop.
Joe's a YouTuber.
When are they ever going to learn that, you know, it's not the same thing when you go at somebody on appearance and you're fucking hiding behind a fucking avatar. It doesn't bode well.
Well, I'm about to look at people's appearances right now with this asshole game, so.
You know, have some testicular fortitude, jump on a live, and tell everybody how you really feel. Cowards, but that won't happen. We know.
I wish, well, no, I'm not going to play. What I do is okay, so I have this app. I actually pay for it. So when you call me, the conversations are recorded. It's called Call Recorder. And the reason why I have that is because I'm always getting calls for doctor's appointments and I get them all confused and shit. So normally I go back. So now, Gunsmoke, okay? Honestly, I thought I was on the phone with fucking Anthony Spilatro. I thought I was on the phone with fucking Gas Pipe Casso, like the toughest tough guy, the way he was talking to me. But no one brings that up. Everybody says, oh, he went to his house. Well, what happened with the phone conversation? You want to hear it? You want to hear how he talked? You want me to post it, what he said, and then tell me what any one of you guys would do? Well, I guarantee you what he told me, those guys would have been calling fucking the 120 precinct, or they would have been calling some proper authority, you know, ATF, whoever. I skipped that process. But
you know what
look. So why don't you ask him what he said to me on the phone? Ask him and see what he tells you. That's all.
You know what was the best recorded phone call that I seen? I was thinking about this the other day. Remember when Joey Dimes got you and you picked up the phone on live and you were like fiddling your diddle?
Oh yeah, that was
great. I was sitting today and laughing.
I was scratching my balls. That's all. But who was I on the phone?
That was funny. Anyway, let's start this because it's a beautiful Sunday, and I'm sure people want to get this game going because this is going to be fun, guys. Carlos, you ready?
Yes.
All right, everybody in chat, this is how we're going to play, okay? Joe, you work the comments. Make sure, you might have to take them off because if I'm working the screen. See, I'm going to put up some pictures of some people, maybe some body parts, some cropped up pictures, and everybody in chat is going to guess who the asshole is. You guys can type in chat. There's no prizes, possibly. We'll think of some prizes to give out for another game, but we didn't get that far yet. This is the first time. Because says Kirk the Jerk. All right. So I made this video today. You guys all see it? Is it sharing?
No. Now it's coming up.
God damn.
Ooh. Name
Okay.
that asshole.
All right. I'm going to hit play, and you guys tell me to stop. I'm watching the chat, but okay. Who do you guys think this asshole is?
I don't know. It looked like cancer on the nose.
Ooh.
Anybody in chat?
Give me
It's
another.
not so. Oh, yep. Vito. Ding, ding, ding. Vito got it.
Vito. I knew it was him.
That's
Can't see the.
Look at the nose. Like, that's from sniffing all that tweak. That shit.
He's got that big mole or wart. What? I don't know what that thing is.
The thing
Look-
that threw me off was, are those
What?
sunglasses or are they black bags under his eyes from not sleeping?
Sunglasses, but
I didn't
he
know
should
he
have,
owned a pair of sunglasses. I thought he gave the last pair he had to his dope dealer. Okay.
well, I work no, he gave them to the kids, save the kids. I work in the healthcare field, and he should get that thing looked at. All right, let's go with the next one. All right, we got this nose. Anybody? Actually, this guy, I don't even think this guy's funny. I don't think he's too much of an asshole, but I just had to put this in.
That nose. Kind of.
Got me. I'm stumped. I'm stumped.
Is that me?
He was Team Pizza. No, he was Team Pizza. Jerusalem.
Ah, Rami.
Rami. Hey, Jared, how are you?
Buffalo Billy, you got it. We'll give you credit for that one.
All right, let's go.
Rami's crazy.
Should we be
Yeah,
keeping
he's funny.
score?
What?
Should we be keeping score?
No.
Because we'll give the winner a prize.
All right, if that's what you want, but then we gotta then they gotta give us. I don't know
The
how we.
problem is now, the only problem I have with that is it's hard
Okay.
to, because the way
Get up.
it's going to come in, like, you know, a lot of people said Rami, theirs came in like a second later. So then it's going to be like,
Yeah, well, let's just see how this goes, and then we'll try to make a plan for the next one that we do. You know what I mean? And then also, like, if we give out prizes, then these people got to give us their information too. People don't like doing that, so we got to figure out a way. Like, maybe we can, you know, if there's an app, where Cash App or something, we got to think of something. But let's go to the next one. And I just Rami, I think he's funny as hell, but he was on SoFlos the other day, so
I like Rami.
yeah.
He's funny better, Rami. He's trying to be cool with people.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, we got these teeth. You guys see that?
I know that shit is.
He'd be better without teeth. I got to be honest with you. That guy. All right, who we coming up with?
I already got it. I got biased, so I won't answer it. I'll let somebody else get it.
This isn't from you. This is somebody. You didn't send this to me, Carlos.
No. But
Okay.
I have enough interactions with that guy to know exactly who he is.
Venetian blinds? Is that a hint?
No. This person thought NB was a man.
Oh, eyelight.
Well, let the chat.
Well, I can't play. I don't know the answers. I didn't even look at them.
But I sent you some of these pictures. I thought we like kind of did this together. I guess it was just me.
No. Listen, I told you I was just getting my pills delivered and I was shooting them in my asshole when you called. Okay, it took a little extra time. My booty hole was a little too tight, so I had to loosen it up a little.
Highlight. It is naturally.
Called Speed. What is it called? The enema. I forget the name.
All right, we got this.
Oh, we already know that. That's Captain Sugar Brick.
Oh my God, that's an easy one.
That's easy because this is pictures shared all over the place. Who was
But
it,
wait,
chat?
hold that for a second. I want to get a look at those fucking eyebrows. Now, honestly, he rocks the feeler, but those eyebrows look like the Puma emblem. You know the Puma? It's like the jacket. Look at that shit. It looks like. So if I gotta show you the Puma emblem. I actually have it on a fucking. You gotta see
It's
it.
not the helmet. It's Pepsi Mac.
Captain Sugar Britches, aka Blinky.
All right, what do we got next? All right, we got. It looks.
That's an easy one.
That's a vajayjay.
That's not a woman. That's not a woman.
Crazy butt chin. Oh, you got the crazy
And this
butt.
has been okay lately. I just had to add this in. Actually, Joe, I got to tell you something about this guy.
Yeah, he's been he is who he is. You know what I'm saying, Mr. Pepperoni himself.
Yep, it's Pizza Man. He was getting emails from a Bay 8th, like threatening him. That's why he kept thinking that you were like riding all over the Montauk Highway looking for him.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Your email isn't Bay 8th, so if anybody gets a Bay 8th email, it's not Joe's email. Anyway, let's see what we got next. Yep, that's the Pizza Man. All right, we got an injured hospital.
Ooh, now this one I know because, like, yeah.
Whoa.
I'm so sick, guys.
Now look,
Hey,
see those 3 little piggies right there? Could be me.
what's up, Westies? How are you? I'm so sick, guys. So sick, but I just wanted to come on the live. Ringo,
Cold now, you guys, man. You guys better do your homework. What up,
who's
Westies?
the other one? Who's it? Ringo, John Lennon.
Joe. Thank you, you schmuck.
I got oh. Could it be the Brooklyn guy?
Yep.
Ding, 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 ding.
I swear I never even knew he was injured like that. Jesus.
Every time.
Oh.
Well, it seems like sometimes he is what he is too. But every time somebody goes at him a little bit, he ends up having a
No.
hospital picture, a hospital. But
They're like
was
Stevie Wonder couldn't find the vein. Shit.
Yeah.
That was when he was at my house and I asked him to open the window.
hmm
oh my god, he wore that tape on his knuckle for like 2 months.
At least 2 months.
Oh my god.
And every time I see him, I'd be like, it'd be a reminder. I'm like, I'm waiting for this fucking guy to sue me. I'm gonna get a fucking letter in the mail that I gotta pay his medical bills.
I remember him. I'm like, why do you have something? Like, why do you have tape around your finger? Well, I was at Joe's house and he opened the window. I'm like, oh my god. All right, let's see who's next. All right, we got another news.
That you could barely see that.
Oh, I see it now. Wait a minute.
Wait.
Are we
I think
doing repeats? Are we
It's
doing
a-
repeats?
Yeah. Some people are. Wait a minute. Some people are. Yeah, people can be twice.
Oh, I know what it is. I'll let the audience figure that one out.
Listen,
I got to stop it.
that
So
nose,
this
that
is
nose arrives 10 minutes before he arrives. That
well. There's
nose.
two different noses. Wait, I got to go back a second and stop it. This red nose right here is. I keep skipping over. It's going too fast. All right. So the one before was highlight. Does anybody know this nose? What the freak? Why is this not stopping? Hold on.
I know who it is. Humpty Hump from Digital Underground. The Humpty Dance is your chance to do the hump. You don't know
I
who
know what-
Humpty is?
I knew that the other picture. This one, I'm a little stumped.
Jeez.
I just got a text message.
Let me tell you something. That is a fucking beautiful nose. It really is. I mean, think about it. Could you imagine sharing a bag of fucking blow with this motherfucker? It'd be like... Oh my god.
Nobody in chat gets it. It is Nunzio.
Oh shit! No,
All
no.
right, now, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Now, he's Italian, Nunzio, with that nose. I don't care what you say. That's an Italian fucking nose. So that Nunzio, we know you're Italian.
Gunshots, blup blup.
All right, we got a tiny hand. Look how small that hand is.
All right. I know exactly who that is. All right. Now, I'll give you a hint. Hey, Macarena. Remember, he was breakdancing when he should have been boxing.
Oh, well, the one that goes. Wait. Here's my hint. I got a huge ass dick.
I know it is. I fuck with the guy, so I know who he is.
BK Challenge Finest. Yep, you got it. I think the Westies got it first. So wait, James Jameson got it. Who got it first? James Jameson.
Westies got it first.
James Jameson is showing on mine first, but either way, so maybe they tied. All right, let's see who we got next.
Yeah, we got to give a hint. See, that's what we got to do on the next round. We should give a little hint.
All right, we got a. That looks like they're giving a BJ.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
That's a tough one. You got to give a little.
Look at the stash. How can you not tell with that half a mustache?
Oh, okay.
Remember us? I don't have pictures of Miss Campy wrong. She'd be premiered all over this.
Okay, I got it. My best friend.
Ken Kniff from Connecticut. Ding, ding, ding. You got to highlight the one who gets it first and put it on the screen, Joe. Yep, it's Fat Boy.
Mike Slick.
All right,
Gene.
we got. That is Fat Boy. All right, what is this? Who is this asshole?
Oh, I know. I know.
I can give you guys a hint, but I think you guys will know.
Charles Manson.
Curtis Lowe, you got it. Primo, you're not blocked. We see you. No, Primo, we see you. I'm sorry. I thought I said hi to you before, Primo. You're good. Primo, stick around, though, because there's an asshole in this film that you're going to know very well.
Hi, pretty Monita. We were talking about you earlier.
Let me go grab the other phone. I'll be right back.
All right.
We know who Joe Batters is.
I sent you the video, Joe. Didn't you send it to her?
No, I didn't send it to her because I wasn't sure. I wanted, I don't want to send her a video and then it not be the one.
Anyway, so
like everybody else did.
Margine, we see you too, honey. Scooter Beggins, what's up? Everybody subscribe to Scooter Beggins' channel. He's got a cool channel.
All right, so we're paused for right now, right?
What?
We're paused. We're waiting on Carlos, right?
Yeah, I'm back. Now I can see the chat. I wanted to see the chat.
The funny thing is that Stax did some of these tattoos on this guy's face, and now he hates Stax. Imagine looking in the mirror at tattoos that somebody.
Well, it's because of the tattoos. Is probably why he hates Stax. Maybe like Stax did a good job. It looks like he misspelled a couple of words.
Oh, this is easy. This is easy. If you guys don't get this,
it's all right with me.
Yeah. Oh, so wait, you got to do a better job of cutting that shit. You got to fix that.
Oh shit, we already know.
Come on, you should have shown like. Who's that with the bloody eye?
Wait a minute. This one, I say. All right, who's this? Oh, say. Why is this not stopping? I'm not going to be quick enough. All right, the last one was code. That was easy. Okay, the bloody eye. Hey, Yankees for life. What's up?
You got Sonny Money?
Nope, not Sonny Money.
Yeah, Sonny don't got no tattoos. Sonny turned over a new leaf. Sonny's a good guy now.
Curtis Slow's got it. It was code, and then here's another Cuzzo.
Oh, yeah. We should have known by the face tattoos.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's up, Manchetti? Redzilla.
Do you guys see this?
That is...
Turn the frown upside down. Turn the frown upside down. Who is this?
Whoever it is, he's on blow. I'll tell you that much, because that's why his nose is fucking disfigured.
No, I think it's more of a downer than an upper, because they look like they're sleeping.
Looks like Leon the Professional.
Oh, I know who it is.
James Jameson got it.
Yep. James J.
It's Lefty.
Let me look like Leon the Professional. Oh shit.
So listen to this real quick. I just want to say this, and then we could move on. So, you know, the
This
shit
one might
that
be hard.
happened, the shit that happened in Uvalde, Texas, at the high school. So what happened was, I don't know if you guys are aware of this. They showed a video of a cop retreating in the school, right? And then looking at his cell phone, right?
Mhm.
So what the media did was they dissed the guy. They said, look at this lazy, like they just ripped him apart in the newspaper because they're saying, how come he didn't run in? He's checking his phone. Why is he checking his phone? Well, you want to know what happened?
What?
What happened was his wife was one of the teachers that was killed.
Wow.
So he actually
Oh,
called
man.
him from the classroom to tell her, like, I've been shot. So what he did, this cop, was he went to go in. They held him back and took his fucking weapon away from him and wouldn't let him go in.
And
So
save his
now
wife.
it's a whole big thing. It's a whole big recanting thing. The senator of one of the congressmen in Texas is apologizing. It's this whole big thing. But they threw this guy for weeks in the paper like he was a fucking bum that wouldn't go in. He was one of the only cops that wanted to go in, and it was his fucking wife was one of the two teachers that was killed. So how do you think that's why when you send these fucking, videos to people accusing people, you got to be careful because it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's a damn shame.
Lost his lady, you know what I mean? He wanted to go in, they fucking held him back. And then on top of that, I thought that the cops didn't go in because they might have felt like, hey, this guy's got body armor or a semi-automatic weapon. You should have seen the weapons that the cops had. They had all types of fucking shit. They should have went in there and blew this guy. They should have killed the guy instantaneously.
All right,
They
let's
had
stay on topic though.
holes and
'Cause
fucking.
now you're starting a whole nother show.
No, I'm not screwing up the show. It's a little.
No, you're starting a whole nother show with this topic.
No, I just wanted to say that. Could be.
Who is this?
That's easy. That's Christopher Reeve. Who's the Coolio, the rapper Coolio, who used to have that shit, Gangsta's Paradise? He had the one thing sticking up.
Joe sent me this picture. Just an FYI. This picture came from Joe.
I know who it is.
You got me.
Oh man, this guy he's got an MBA.
What? You?
What?
This is where we got.
What, my hints are bad? That was a bad hint.
It's like, why don't you just?
I just don't see it.
Why don't you just say his name?
Mike Slick and Mike Slick. Tom Armchair MBA.
Yes.
He's live with his alfalfa sticking up.
That must have been a drinking night.
Oh, probably. All right, we got a nipple.
We got more. Oh
Who's
my god!
Oh, this video is like 4 minutes. We're only at 1:30. We got a boob. Whose boob is this?
That's a boob?
Oh, that's a nipple, a boob.
Jesus Christ.
Johnny
She need to
Nomad.
get, whoever she is, she need to get implants. Those little 32s ain't doing it.
No, that's not a woman.
I know.
Name that nipple. Not
Johnny
pizza. The helmet. Egon got it. It's the helmet.
Yeah.
The helmet.
That's the
fur
helmet.
on
Yeah,
it.
that's one of his workout videos. Yeah, he flashed everybody on his workout videos.
Holy crap.
Oh, who's this? Whose Speedo does this belong to?
Oh shit. I already know.
The,
Gunner Bloom.
who is this?
Gunner Bloom.
Not Gunner. It's not Gunner. Jackie-O? Be
I
careful.
know it.
Not a,
I
like,
know.
JC. Manchetti, you think JC looked like that?
Curtis Slow got it.
What's his name?
Curtis got it. Curtis Slow got it. Yep.
Curtis Slow. You're the man, Curtis Slow.
He knows all these guys in Speedos and their nipples. Thin gray line.
Yes, Curtis.
All right. Who is this?
Oh, that's. I'll give you a hint. So I had $1 million hair.
I don't think they might have not even needed it.
Coffee time.
This is yep, Dagosta, whatever. Yep, it is. Ow. This is when those horses were going and they lost and he was like spit like he did like that whole thing where he like I got the video up. It was funny. Oh no. Yep, this is bad.
Vinny Rocco replaced me with him.
Oh, he sure did. All right, this is small, but you guys see the little can you guys see that?
That's ridiculous.
Is it too small for you guys?
Yeah.
That lump is no longer on this person's head, just an FYI.
FYI
about
yep. Egg
FBS.
What
He
up,
said he
Egg?
got plastic surgery.
What up, Egg? See,
This is when he had no
game
medical
is
insurance.
because
He was begging for money.
Game is it'll never get old because you could just keep using different body parts of that person. Like you could, I mean, it's just, yeah, I mean, we could take a picture of,
What's up, Charles Sullivan?
like a piece of fake chain.
I don't see a video that you sent me, Margine. Oh, I'll look at it in a minute.
Margine the Queen, Sons of Italy. Now, Sons of Italy, we communicated offline. I wasn't upset at you. I just want you to know that. It's just when I get hyper, I get hype. You know what I mean? And it's almost like, because what happens is when you're a keyboard tough guy like me, you got to go rah, rah, rah on here, because when you walk at, like when I leave after this, I'm shook. Looking over my shoulder, ducking, hiding. Jimmy's looking for me. This guy's looking for me. So I got to be very careful.
All right, whose chompers is this?
I know who it is.
Let me see yours, because I think you and him have the same DNA, possibly.
No more.
I got less. He got a little bit more.
What? Let me ask you a question. Good one, Heather. Why does Lee think that I'm mad at him?
I don't know. Because you don't call him?
But have I ever went at him?
Not really.
Right. So I mean,
He gets paranoid at that old age.
Because, he texted me the other day or whatever.
This game is going to take forever. Joe gets everybody he's got a story about. All these assholes. He texted you and what? And told you that they were going to dox me.
No, he was just, I'm not going to say because it's private, but I just let him know, bro, I really don't have any beef with Lee Cole. I can't, like I said, he's never really did me out of line. He's only tried to help me before. So, but I just want to clear that up because, this is what happens when you're on one side and there's another side. That's why I wanted to create our own side. That way it's like Redzilla, you hate him. Okay, that's cool. But you hate him, I don't. So you know what I mean? But me and you, Redzilla, we're on the same team basically. So I guess.
Would you go? You would go and hang out in his chat and go on a show, Joe?
Would I go on a show? No, not right now.
Parasite Slayer, what's up? All right, let's see who we got next.
I don't hate any of them. I just dislike many.
There's a couple I hate, but okay, we got some more teeth, more chompers.
That's an easy one.
Better throw one up there of my grill, else they're gonna say we're biased.
FBS, you got it. See, the dolphin teeth. All right.
I don't know, Ken. Maybe, but man, a lot of people hate Lee.
All right, you guys remember this hat? Who is this asshole?
That looks like fucking. Is that what's his face? TGL?
No, that's not the Green Line.
Probably looking like Toad.
It's not Sunny.
You guys don't remember this Homer Simpson hat? They looked ridiculous on the slide wearing this Homer Simpson hat.
Gunsmoke.
No. But it's his other bitch. Yep, you got it, BK Shallon. Shanna. She went on live wearing this hat, like sitting next to her, and he let her do that. Thought it was like cute.
Beantown, what up?
That is Shanna. One of her embarrassing moments. All right, next. All right, we got a middle finger.
Oh shit! I know. That's ET.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
That's
That
a long
looks
ass
like-
fucking finger. You could pick a lock with that motherfucker.
Oh, this person likes to jump out of cars. This person likes to jump out of cars and give people the finger. Who is this? It's not
What up?
Lefty. Did BK say it? Oh, no. All right. Who? Yep, Manchetti. It's the helmet. It's Jimmy, the helmet. Mr. Famous, always given, he's redeemed. Jimmy is redeemed, but he gives people the finger and threatens them. It is Jimmy Calandra's middle finger. I think he was saying, fuck you, Lee.
And before everybody starts getting butthurt, it's called satire. Look it up. It's in the dictionary.
Yeah. All right. Is this too small for you guys to say? Can you guys tell whose mouth that is?
I don't wear satire. I have satire sheets. Oh, that's satin. I'm sorry.
That's a pretty mouth.
Oh, Egon got it. That is Shanna.
Egg.
Ding, ding, ding.
Egg. Hey,
If they did a show like this about, all right, whose mouth is it? If they did a show like this on their side and I'd laugh at it. I think it was funny. Who is this? This is another one with the
that's Captain Sugar Britches.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
J-Mac. J-Mac.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Are you getting text messages, Joe?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
I got a couple of threatening ones.
What's up, Edwin? Charles Sullivan, if I didn't say hi. All right, does anybody know who this is?
God damn. You got me.
It's a rat.
Oh, well, you know who just texted me?
Who?
A girl on a boat. Do you know that girl?
She's not on the boat right now, but she's texting me probably the same thing.
She's looking for some Scott Owl.
Some money?
Yep.
She's in the next room. She's not even on a boat right now. So who said Sammy? That is Sammy Ravano. Octavia, what is your problem? We're playing a game. Okay, leave Joe alone. He doesn't want to answer you. Well, it can't be me, Joe. I can't get anyone's number. Octavia, he doesn't want your phone number.
Octavia, what the fuck are you talking about, Octavia?
Is that a new Octavia account?
Whoever it is, they seem a little unstable.
Yeah, they're probably drinking. Does anybody know who this is?
Yeah.
What's up, Edwin?
Bum Smoke. Yep, that's Bum Smoke.
It looks like fucking Julio from Easy Money with that fucking. Listen, now Octavia? Okay, I'm gonna give you a little props, Octavia, because what happened was last Christmas, right? She sent me a gift card for $150 for.
That's Bofa.
Il Cortile in Little Italy. And she sent it to Vinny. So
Yeah, she's for a troll though. She sends out money. Like she sent Pizza a bunch of money for like somebody who's like a troll. She likes to send out some money.
No, I gotta give her props for that. Okay, but to be honest with you, Octavia, I never received the $150. I never got it. So
That is
but
definitely Jesse Roth.
that's
Oh,
Jesse
shit. I
Roth.
thought that was Bofa with a wig.
Is that
No,
no
that's
wait,
just. I forgot to put Bofa in here. Damn it, because he's definitely an
is that-
asshole.
listen to this. If that's Jesse Roth, okay, you know what Jesse Roth did with Chicago Muscle? Wasn't Jesse Roth sending him messages saying that I was threatening her?
Oh yeah. She did, and he looked into it though before he went off. Like she was trying to get Chicago Muscle to do videos about you, but he looked into it before he did any. Yeah, that's the Jesse Roth. She's in love with Gunsmoke. I think her and Gunsmoke have some relationship going on. That's what I'm
Is
hearing.
that
Her and
really
Gunsmoke
her?
are like, that's Jesse Roth, and I'm hearing that her and Gunsmoke are like dating or something.
Let me tell you something. If that's her,
That's Jesse Roth.
that's ridiculous. Because let me tell you something. I should be calling Chicago Muscle, telling him to protect me from you. Look at this face.
Fraggle Rock. She's like Fraggle Rock. You guys ever see that show Fraggle Rock? She's like one of the characters.
Fraggle Rock. She looks like she's been chewing on a fucking plate of rocks. She looks like. Oh my god. I think that's a joke. I really don't think.
No, that's Jesse Roth. That's Jesse Roth. She's in love with her and Gunsmoke are like in love with each other.
Look at that nose.
All right, next. I don't want to scare away our freaking subscribers. We got 113 people in here. We don't want to scare them. Oh, who is this?
That's one. Wait a minute. Peach Fuzz?
Damn, that look like I Light with a beard.
Nah, it's Peach Fuzz.
Peach Fuzz.
Kim, hey, sweetie.
Tracy Tobin, how are you?
Tracy T, what up?
Damn.
Tracy, don't
I
ever
thought my
think-
top row was bad. That bottom row got issues.
Yeah, Mustache Pete definitely's got some issues. He needs some braces.
Is that him?
That's Mustache Pete, yep.
And you're talking
Oh,
shit
shit.
about Bay 8th. Now, I'll admit, I'm going to be quite honest with you. Having dental work done is very, very costly.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but I don't know. Don't you have insurance? My kid gets her teeth fixed.
But
and stuff.
insurance, yeah, I have insurance. I have good insurance, but it doesn't cover. It covers up to like $1,000. I get a couple of free cleanings, but if you need like implants and shit like that, that insurance doesn't cover that. Yep. Believe me, I got to get implants, and the fucking. If I told you what I spent the last couple of years on a dentist.
All right, you look at this muffin top. Anybody know whose muffin top that is?
Whoever it is got to be pregnant.
Joey Dimes?
Nope. I think it's cirrhosis of the liver. Makes you look pregnant.
Yeah. D. Allen Cock?
Nope. The only pictures I had of him was like videos of him saying, "I'm digging a grave right now, guys," in the dark, when it was winter, the frozen ground. You know, who types in a chat, "I'm digging a grave, guys"? I'm gonna be digging a grave for my dog. I'm not gonna be writing in a chat. But he found the biggest sucker to not you to go. You know, nobody else would pick up on him, but Vinny would. Yep, that's Shanna.
Oh shit!
Wow, you got some good photos. I don't know how you got that one.
I'm just good at that, and they call me fat.
You know, D. Allen Brock is still around.
Yeah.
He's
He changed his name, but we know who he is. There's a few. I won't blow their spot up because I don't get down like that. But there's a few who are back
Alan
around.
Blue. He's the one that accuses everybody of scamming. Who's this
Oh, yeah,
person?
we know. That's an easy one.
Primo, who is that? Primo. That's your man. I made sure I put him in there just for you, Primo, because he's an asshole.
Yeah, because I got it. You know, Primo seems like a really good dude, and you got to be a real You got to be a real scumbadi to go after someone like Primo. Like, you want to rob, go rob a bank, go pick up a pistol and go take money from people on the street. But you hustle people on YouTube. That shit's ridiculous.
Listen, and here's the thing, right? Like, okay, say it was a misunderstanding, right? And this guy really thought the $5,000 was a gift. As a man, you turn around, oh shit, I'm sorry. Listen, I can't give it back to you. I spent it, but let me give you $5 a week, $10 a week, whatever. I'll give you some money back as I can. At least something like that. Just to ghost and disappear is messed up, you know? Even if it was some kind of misunderstanding, you just say, oh shit, you know, I can't give it all back to you now, but let me give you whatever. And I'm sure Primo would have been cool with that.
Yep.
But the
See,
way
I
he
was-
just ghosted,
Exactly. Right.
That's
But
one of the
you-
reasons why I spoke up in the first place. Because don't get me wrong, it was a time where I was cool with Dom and Primo, but at the end of the day, sometimes right is right and wrong is wrong, and it was just something that he did that was wrong. And the fact that he popped his head up for one day to do damage control and then left again, I can't respect that.
Yeah, I knew.
Octavia, I don't even know who the fuck you are, so shut up.
You know, Carlos, I don't know if I told you. So, Big Lou, me and Big Lou have always had, you know, a relationship where we talk on the phone. Regardless, when he was with Jimmy Calandra and the whole thing, you know, I never held that against him. So Dom, he would call me, Big Lou, and say, "Yo, Dom is cool. He doesn't want to be involved in the beef and shit. You know what I mean? Like he has no problem with me." So me, in turn, on his first video, I put up, "Yo, congratulations, your first video. I don't know if you know me. My name is Joe Bate. I just wanted to give you a what up and say good luck with the channel because I'm going off Big Lou's word that he's a cool dude. You know, like he doesn't want beef." He never responded to me. So finally, Big Lou is like, "Yo, what's the deal?" Well, he couldn't respond back to me because if FBS saw
Because he had
that he said what's up to me, you know, like if he acknowledged me, that FBS would turn on him, and this dude was afraid of FBS.
He said this. He literally sat on Gunsmokes one day and said, "I was told I need to do X, Y, and Z to ride with you." And,
Right.
you know, I'm doing this to ride with you. And he's like saluting him and putting his finger up like, "You're number one, FBS." And he called him the boss and he was like saluting him. I had the video up. All right, let's see who's next.
Roscoe. What up, Roscoe?
Somebody get rid of Octavia because she's annoying me. All right, can you guys see this guy?
Yeah, that looks like Justin Timberlake.
I know who that is.
Thank you, Margene.
You got rid of her? Okay. All right, cool.
How many freaking nights? Just block her. Don't keep erasing her messages. Just block her. Dudu Brown, what's up? I didn't know if I said hi to you yet. Yep, that's Tom Lavecchia.
Why do people go after Tom so much? I would love to get to the bottom. Like me, I'm biased.
I just think it's funny. This is just funny. This is just something funny. That's why I put it up.
I'm saying, why do people hate Tom? Like he doesn't seem like he's a confrontational, like, you know, I mean, I guess friends with him.
I'll tell you why people do. I think it's because I think it's the people he aligns with. Like he should just do his own thing instead of aligning with shitty people sometimes. That's all. Who's this person? That is
we already know
Primo got it. And that is Jimmy and Peanut picked me up from the airport and I gave him a kiss.
That was another thing. I was in Big Dom's chat and I got blocked for saying hi.
Yep.
But I knew a wrench in it. What's his face? Getting pounded in my asshole, that dude.
Yeah.
He told me who it was who blocked me. And you want to know who it was that blocked me? Jimmy Calandra.
Pounding the pink pill could have been lying to you.
Like,
Pounding the pink pill could have actually blocked you himself and then blamed it on him. You don't know if you could even believe him. Yep, that's FBS. That's FBS.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, knowing what I know now, yeah, and knowing what we know now, I wonder where he is because he's still around too.
He's MRE's fertile. He's got a bunch of perverted accounts. Okay, whose little icicle teeth are these?
Very, very easy.
FBI, Mandy.
That was Yeah, that I mean, you got to make it like we got to do better on the picture. We got to.
Listen, you should have helped me.
Oh, I know this. We didn't even know how this was gonna go. You know what I mean? We didn't even know.
All right, who is this person?
Frankie Pasquale, the dude.
Oh no, I know, I know who that is now.
This can't be wrong.
No, no. I wish I.
If I'm correct, somebody said this guy combs his hair with a greasy pork chop.
Yeah, well, yeah. Otis Driftwood.
That is Otis Driftwood.
Is it Joan? Good one, Joan.
That's Pizza's friend. I think Pizza's not friends with him no more because Otis has been giving his money to the other side, Pizza's enemies. That means Otis is not a loyal friend. Who do we have next? All right, can anybody? You guys are gonna say this is an easy one. Say it, Joe. Say that's an easy one.
Very, very easy. Very, very easy. Let me give you an example. He wakes up in the morning before he has his coffee. He puts a teener up his ass.
That is good.
Yep.
Listen, and anybody has asshole pictures, I mean, you guys can DM them to me or Joe, and we could use them for the next one. You know, all pictures are welcome. Thank you for your help. If anybody has any, like I said, I kind of did this solo. I had to reach out to Carlos, a third party who's not part of the New York Connect, to help me. All right.
She always does that. She always likes to take credit for everything she does. I gotta kiss her ass. It's just
stop it. You were sick this morning. You were getting stuff done.
No, I wasn't sick. I had to take care of some things and shower. Showering is very difficult for me right now. I hate showering.
I thought I turned my hair blue in the shower. Yep, that's Gunsmoke. I guess this is him in his younger years. Him in his younger years, yes. Hashtag model. Hashtag glamour shot.
I want to know more about this relationship that him and Jesse Sloth have.
Well, maybe we can get it. She's apparently she sends him money for, and he sends her pictures of certain things. That's what I'm hearing.
Razorhead. I seriously doubt that.
All right. Don't say this is too easy, guys. Because he's not regular characters, you know. This guy's not a regular character.
Yeah, he's still around. He changed his name, but he's still around.
Is that the guy chewing on
Aegon? Aegon got it.
Yeah. Yep.
Pounding the pink veal. The pervert. He said the most disgusting things under a video. He actually commented under one of my videos about me and Josie being on our cycle. Like, what man thinks about that, types about that? And then he talked about what his wife does when she's having that issues, and whatever his wife does for those issues, it's not normal. That means that there's something wrong with his wife down there. She's not very clean.
How can you be a man when he was dissing me in chats because he sent Vinny a message that I should reach out to this pink veal, and I never reached out to him. So he took it that I was dissing him, and he started going crazy on me. So then Big Lou gives him my number. He calls me. We're having conversations. At the end of every conversation, bro, please don't let anyone know that me and you were talking, you know what I mean? Because if it got out, FBI, and he hated FBI too.
You always put me down too on these shows. You know that? Now that I think about it, there's a lot of times during these shows you put me down too.
As much as I can.
He's another one that I used to talk to almost pretty much every day. And it got to the point where remember when I went on your show, Joe, with me and Lou, and we made peace? Remember that?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
He was actually mad that you were going at him and I wasn't defending him. And I told him, I said, bro, at the end of the day, I'm not Captain Save Everybody. I said, you're a grown ass man, bro. I said, I'm trying to fucking figure this shit out with us to leave this alone. I said, I can't be over also defending you. And then he wrote me again saying, you know what, you guys turned your back on me. I'm just going back to the other side, which I thought was funny. But now he's reinvented himself. But the dumbass doesn't realize when you tell certain people things in confidence and you go back and you say it in the goddamn chat thinking nobody's gonna pick it up. I know I was the only one that told him what he was commenting in the chat, so I know who the new him is.
Oh, I know who him is too. It's very obvious. Teresa, tell me I'm right. Teresa, have my back on this, right? Joe says things to me to put me down during these shows. You've seen me have to mute him before.
I do it because I want to try to hide the fact that I'm in love with you. I want to throw up like a smoke screen so people think like, yeah, he doesn't want, you know what I mean? It's like that.
See how sarcastic he's talking right now too?
I'm being
Viral
serious.
moment. Viral moment.
I'm being serious.
Oh my God.
It's like me. They're gonna crucify me today. Oh, you don't talk about women, huh? You don't talk about this, but you're gonna sit up there on a screen. At the end of the day, this shit is satire. I haven't said anything about any women, and whoever don't like it, excuse my friend, you could kiss my ass.
It's look, if you would.
It's okay that Joe talks about me, but he can't talk about other women, though. That's the point, because Joe always. Whenever you're acting like I'm the only one who puts you down, it's satire when I put you down. It's satire.
You put me down. I don't. When you put me down, you do it all the time, but you do it off air.
I never put you down. I lift you up.
You wait a minute. She's real quick.
I lift you up.
You love YouTube. You're a YouTube junkie. She's telling me this, okay? Like she said it to me.
The morning is like not the morning. It's like let's do a show. Let's do a show.
No. You said it today. You said, look. I said, okay. I'm a YouTube junkie. You know what she did about an hour after that? When are we going live? No.
What do you mean?
Oh, there you go. What do you mean?
You said you wanted to do a live this morning. Wait, I'm making coffee. I'm not peeing, guys. You said this morning that the first thing you said is we should do a live today. You got to help me with 8 questions. And then didn't I send you some funny pictures and you're like, we should do like a name that something show or something? So
there's no way.
They're gonna crucify us with that line from The Wire. On a Sunday, is nothing sacred?
You got all the phone calls recorded.
I gotta say one thing though. Nunzio, if you're listening, I'm going to give you a call. I didn't realize he was calling me early this morning. I just looked at it. He knows I'm not up at 6 a.m.
Yeah, me neither.
All right, let's see who's next because I'm done making my coffee. Teresa retracted her message. She must have been having my back, but wanted to seem unbiased.
Teresa has my back. As a matter of fact, Teresa is. Oh my God, that's
that's a tortoise stretching his neck.
No, it's the Senate Minority Leader. What's his name?
Mitch McConnell. Mitch McConnell.
Mitch McConnell throat.
You take Alan. Why don't you say, "Hey Joe, we should meet NB for lunch, Nunzio for lunch." Listen to these guys. Nobody is all the way on this island. All you guys give a fuck is about that stupid island. But that's fine.
No, listen. So Teresa Murphy said that she's coming down, and she, for a visit, and we should get together. And she said, "Oh, bring Lauren too."
I know. We talked about this, me and Teresa already.
But I said no.
It is Lee, my brats too.
Because I'd have to pay. Lee, what's up, Lee? Now, we like doing this. We don't have content like you, Lee. We're just a bunch of stragglers.
Wait, Lee Cole's in the chat?
Unless there's an imposter.
Hey, I'm going to do a show today with content. All you guys, I thought, try it. Even every freaking day, back and forth. Someone has to be the bigger person. Lee, you are bigger than both of us. Thank you. We just seen your freaking neck. You're bigger than both of us.
But
Dad,
Lee,
why don't you go collect some money for my protection? Go ahead.
No. Wait a minute. You should.
Okay, who's this person?
But what I'm saying is, he's listening to our show. So isn't that ironic?
Of course he is. Of course. He misses his daughter.
He's saying the show sucks, but he's listening, so we must be doing something right.
Every day. We didn't even go live yesterday.
No, we didn't. Lee, come on now. We like you, Lee.
Lee, I could put up the video of you pissing on the stream. Hold on, guys. I gotta go. And then he like.
He has no legs to talk about nothing.
Yo, I trolled him for a minute. Does he think I don't have stuff on him? I never even put up videos on him. Never.
I stopped talking about that man and left him alone. And that fucking clown goes on Gunsmokes and starts spreading lies, saying I was in Convict Inc. chat begging to do a show, to get on my show and not his, when no time did I address him. So Lee, you a lying motherfucker, and we already know this is entertainment to you. So go.
Whatever makes you happy. And ND. What does the ND mean? ND.
No doubt. Like no diggity. No diggity.
No doubt. He knows shit like that. I didn't know he knew like gangster terms like that. I thought he only knew like code words for like kidnapping.
Listen.
Yo, he wore camouflage when he kidnapped that chick. Like he was like ready for that shit. I give him credit for that.
Yeah, you did, Lee. Don't lie. There's video. I can show you. You want receipts? I showed you clearly as day. You said your exact words verbatim. I was in Convict Inc.'s chat, and the No Fly Zone was saying, "Don't go on his show. Come on ours." And no time did I say it. Those are your exact words. So keep it a buck, Lee. Don't do that bullshit. You mentioned the No Fly Zone twice on Gunsmoke show, and no time in that chat did I even acknowledge you or say anything about your platform. So stop with the fucking bullshit.
He said no. That means get some content, Dad. Dad, get some content.
Look, you're gonna mess with these guys, and he's got a partner. I've heard about this Danny Trio guy.
You think he's gonna come after you?
I'm scared of him.
Oh,
those guys. So please,
we're only kidding. We're only kidding.
I draw the line at Gunsmoke. Jimmy Calandra, those guys. I'm just worried. So please.
Dan Moore is my father now. Don't be a Lee Cole. I got a new dad. But anyway, who is this? You guys know this is Gunsmoke with his little duck lips. This is what he posts on Instagram, his little glamour shots. Hashtag
not from a hater, Lee. Like I said, I'm not mad at you. I don't hate you. A lot of people do, but not me. But seriously, coming into the chat and saying that, like, what's the point? Just don't listen to the show.
We don't go in his show and talk, say anything in his chat. Matter of fact,
so Lee, I mean, truthfully, I don't know if you're trying to like.
He's stirring the pot.
But we don't have a problem. We have problems with enough.
I didn't have a problem, but I might fucking have a problem now. Anyway, who is this person, Primo? You notice there was like 2 of Lee on here too. Could have put a lot more of that guy.
Oh, that's why he's upset. Okay.
Yeah, because I put some
that
pictures.
Was her. I had nothing to do with that.
That's Stoop Boy Primo. Yep. This is almost. There's a song too I wanted to play during this, but I don't know if I could. Oh no, there's another one. Dad. There's a song that's like, "You're an asshole." Do-do-do. I wanted to play this in the background, but I didn't know if like we get in trouble for playing it.
Yeah, you're gonna get striked anyway.
For what? Using his mole?
No, not him. Somebody else will strike you. Listen, we got 24 strikes on our goddamn channel, and we ain't been on in a week.
Listen, though, that's why I didn't use any of Mod Talk Radio because he strikes. And that Dana Smith girl, she's a see you next Tuesday. She likes to strike if you use her image. She could run her mouth and start with everybody, but as soon as you do something back to her, she cries victim.
But didn't he use my image? He used my face, FBI, like last week.
Use her face all the time.
I saw a little thumbnail. He had a picture of me. Chris, come on, man.
This isn't his face. This is his
I never struck you.
This is his mouth. But he struck us a lot. He struck us a lot on the MB channel. Okay, so
shit, they can use my picture. My picture's viral. My grill's up there.
Oh, I had pictures of your grill too in my camera roll.
Everybody does.
I didn't.
There it
Yeah,
is.
that's the
Brooklyn
thing.
Bound.
That doesn't bother me if they post it because it's the truth. I just hate lies. You know, if you want to post stuff that's the truth, I'm not gonna get mad. It's the lies that bother me. Truth will never bother
Post
me.
the whole thing.
That is pounding. We got like, I think one more, I think. Maybe two more.
Is that Lee right there, or is that Veal?
That's pounding the pink field. All right, who's boob?
Very easy.
And that looked like Farrah Fawcett's famous poster from the 70s. The nipples.
Charlie's Angel one and shit.
Yeah, remember that one that everybody had on the wall with the nipples popping through the shirt?
Yep.
Yeah, but the problem is, see, I made fun of him for wearing sports bras, so now he stopped wearing the bra, and now we're seeing this. I gave him a sports bra complex. So now that he stopped wearing the sports bras under his white tank tops, now we're seeing the freaking everything through it. Yep. Everybody got it. Mac.
Now you know Gunsmoke right now, okay?
What?
I mean, just picture what's happening, okay? So he's like, he's assumed the position. FBI is, behind.
What is he doing? He's hiding behind the curtains right now?
He's FBI's busting his cheeks. You know what I mean? He's like really working it from the back. Like some "How do you want it" Tupac shit. And he's watching this, and he's just in his mind, he's thinking like, all right, I'm really gonna get these guys back now. He's gonna superimpose me on a rat. He's gonna do this. He's gonna do that.
What's up, Hartford Harry?
So, yeah, but now I will give Lee credit. He is right. Like, I probably shouldn't be involved with the beefing, but really what happened was, and I was getting away from the beefing for like 2 hours. Her kid and her, the CPS thing and all the shit that they're doing, it can't be overlooked right now. So I can't walk away from it. Because
this is actually silly thing. No, this is actually silly. Like, honestly, this is a silly game.
Yeah, this is exactly why I'm on here, because I classify this as satire, and they could do 1,000 videos tonight with my picture and my grill everywhere. It's satire. I'm not gonna get butthurt.
They've done it before.
Right, but their videos on us is like, what? I got kids chained up as I'm beating them, and that's that's what they think is funny, like making up shit like that.
Yeah, but you can also give credit to where credit's due. Listen, they can say whatever they want, but Gunsmoke doing that video on Lee Cole is probably still one of the better satires that's ever come across the mob genre.
The one where he squealed like a pig?
Squeal like a piggy. That's still probably going to be one of the best ones done.
I like the Tonto video he did. I like the Tonto video that he did.
And then Rat Trap City, the one he did under the boardwalk, is just incredible.
Oh, that was funny.
And the other thing is this, guys. I don't know what you're looking to get out of YouTube, but I'm not looking to get anything out of YouTube. So whether I do content or not, it just doesn't matter, because this YouTube thing, with the exception of the 50, 60 people that back me up, I mean, you're involved in a cesspool. Okay, now, if you want to make money doing this stuff, you might as well fucking get a packet, start selling packs, take a gun, rob someone, because this is going to bring you nothing but heartache. And it's just, when you think about it, at the end of the day, it's bullshit. I mean, you'll go crazy.
Pay attention to any of like the bullshit. I mean, okay, so they came to my house. It's not going to affect me in any way, shape, or form, because there's nothing wrong with what goes on here. All these people who.
Okay, so what happened when I was away for a month? Did they stop talking about me?
Hell no.
So there you go. So what do you want from me?
There's a link if anybody wants to come up.
I was away for a month.
They'll probably be on for like 10 more minutes. So if anybody wants to grab the link and come up and say anything and talk to us for the last 10 minutes, you're more than welcome to. You were away for a month and you weren't feeling good at all, not even watching any of this stuff.
It just needs to go back to the way it was before, when it was just the men going at the men, and families and children weren't involved. That's what it does. Because I'm sure, and the levels that the levels that it's touching now is to that point where it's like we're so low here, we just got to keep going lower.
It's because the thing is this, the wrong people got involved in this. Meaning, like, if you took the average man that, like, worked in a hardware store.
Edwin, 1 second. When he's done, I'll tell you what it is.
He's probably going to say to himself, look, you know what? You're 100% right. Let's just keep it at this level. But what happened was you got, like, I don't want to use the word because I don't want to get that yellow or red dollar sign. I want to get the green one. But I think what happened is when the wrong people got involved, then they have no moral or codes or ethics or anything like that. And it just ruined everything.
Well, that's what I'm already trying to warn everybody against. Once you start going real life in the doxing, that's when people start doing it back to you, and that's when it gets dangerous. But Edwin Jimenez, what other creators can do is they could strike your channel, and it's pretty much they're reporting your channel, and then it's then you got to like kind of go back and forth with YouTube and try to explain that you didn't do anything wrong, you followed all the rules. But if you get so many strikes, they could take your channel down. So it's just pretty much people reporting your videos. Now they could pretty much report your videos, but they need to prove that we did something wrong. Anyway, how's it going, Roscoe?
Well, why strike? What's up, Joey? Why strike? Like, are we that stuck up to where, like, people can't, like, you could talk shit about me. I mean, really, like, I don't care. I mean,
if somebody used an image of my child, I would strike their video. I want that shit down. That shit's different. But you're using my image, you're using a clip from here, I don't give a fuck. If you're playing our whole video, I mean, that's if they're stealing our content and putting the whole thing up so we're losing views, that's one thing. But, just taking some clips and then, showing that, we're doing something wrong, whatever.
As bad as people dislike FBS, right? I want to just ask one question. As bad as people dislike him, how would you feel if him doing YouTube was the way that he put food on the table for him and his kids? I'm not saying he's doing that, but if that was happening, if he was supporting his family by doing the YouTube stuff, would you really want his channel to get taken away, or would you say, you know what, screw it, just let him do his thing?
I don't want anybody's channel taken away. I'm not down with that. I understand it's a business, and I don't have. Here's the misconception, and at least I can just speak for me. I understand that many see this as a business, and that what promotes all of this, and you actually doing an entertainment service is money, super chat. That being said, my issue is when you make it the sole focus and you eat your own principles and you go against certain standards and certain things and disrespect your own certain lifestyle to make sure that income is steady coming in. That's my issue, because at the end of the day, I don't have a problem with people getting making money off of this, but it's when you sacrifice all those principles that you can't buy and give them all up for the bag. That's not okay with me. I don't get that. You can make money without eating your principles.
Yeah, I would agree with that. With your principles, I mean, you can't buy loyalty. Do you know what I mean? And how much are they really making on YouTube? To tell you the truth, how much are they making? Not much to be selling that kind of stuff and attacking people's kids and women. Do you know what I mean?
It's just wrong. Than you think, bro. They were making more than you think. Like Tony Pizza. Like, I was friends with John Nomad for a minute. The money that he said he was making, I don't know how true it is, but it's definitely more than they can make working.
But at least Tony Pizza came on here saying he was homeless and he's on here to beg for money. FBS he was always said what he was on here to do. FBS totally something different. You know what I mean? Like,
I heard they get like $20,000 easily, just in donations of people giving them like money. It's like begging to get $20,000. Pizza.
No, they were making. I don't know. He could tell you maybe, but I know from what I understood, it was maybe a 1,000 or 2 a week or more. So, but the problem with the FBI thing is, this is not him. This is people paying him to say these things. That's all it is. So
Yeah.
that's why he's there for what he does. It's his people. It's the Joey Dimes and the Mustache P.
Yeah.
All these guys. They're like, he's following their lead. He's not just doing this and they're paying him. No, it's the reverse. They pay him to say XYZ.
Yeah.
So
yeah. And you know they're donating to each other. They're giving each other money, and they're making it out as if it's people donating. It's so everybody can see it. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
But my problem with Lee Cole is, see when Jimmy Calandra said about his dead brother, like, God bless his brother. But for Lee Cole to get back and be friendly with somebody that says something about your dead brother, I don't get that. See, like a moral point of view, disgusting.
That Nomac. I mean, when what's up, Angela? The difference between pizza and FBI is FBI got lucky and manipulated some women for a roof over his head, and Tony Pizza's out there in a tent. Now, the thing with like Mac did the same thing. He said horrible things about his brother, and and when Lee asked me to make a truce with him, I said absolutely not. They told me about my daughter, and I'm like, you're going to be cool with him? He goes, hell no. He said disgusting things about my brother. So are they really actually cool with each other, or is it just like an ally?
Yeah.
I don't even watch enough to see if those two are actually like cool.
Yeah. But to go against each other like that, and then be friends with each other, I'll never get it. If somebody says something like that with my dead brother, be off the chart.
Have a good day, and thank you, Margene. I saw what you sent me. Well, that's the thing too. Do you guys realize that YouTube is huge, right? YouTube's huge. All right. So why do we need to be friends with someone who dissed us or a family and did disgusting things to us? Go to another community and make friends over there.
Exactly.
I told you this, Carlos. I told Joe, go in the sports community, make friends over there, bring some of those subscribers to your channel. That's why my channel is I got a vast different communities of subscribers over here. But you don't need to go.
YouTube is vast. YouTube has millions of things on it. You know what I mean? It has got millions of things on it, different genres, everything. Yeah, but they're just like women bashing and going at people's kids and that, and it's so wrong. Do you know what I mean? It's really, really wrong.
There's only one person on here that's in this whole that knows anything about my parenting or my child, like up close and personal. There's two people in this, MRE and Bay. And if they had a problem with something I was doing, they would both come to me and tell me about it.
Exactly, as a friend to bid, you know what I mean?
Not one of these strangers who don't know me.
Exactly. But I just come on to say actually, like with Lee Cole, the issue like with somebody saying discussing things about his dead brother, and for him to be friends with him, it just shows you from a moral point of view what kind of person he is. You know what I mean? I would never understand something like that.
See, like me, there's just some that no matter what happens down the line, I am never going to have an association. I don't have to particularly talk about you, but there's some that I'm not. And what happens is, I'm a big person on forgiving and forgetting, but there's certain things that you can't forgive and forget. But now when you throw the monetary aspect in it of, let's say we forgive and forget and we join alliances, now we'll be able to rake in. That's my issue. That's my issue.
Listen, these guys they definitely have all that shit in the back of their head. What was said about them, though? I don't think they're there because, like, Joe, do you see what Kane Shades wrote? Joe, is he there? Maybe he took a for a second. I'll let him know, Kane Shades. Maybe he had to go do something real quick. He probably went to go get a snack.
Right, listen, I'll jump off and let other people come on if they want. That was just my saying, just put my wee 2 cents in about Lee Cole. But that was it.
But it's not only that, even FBS and things.
Yeah, all of them.
Lee Cole, I mean, go below the belt of FBS.
Yeah, I think they're just money orientated. You know what I mean? Money's not everything. See, if you think about it, money, it changes people. It does change people. I've seen it in like my own life. And it's a horrible thing.
First videos, FPS. It changed them. Look at the first
He's a mouse.
videos.
Yeah, see if you watch his first videos, like a wee covered mouse, like Lindsay a wee MRE fanboy, so he was. And look
Yep.
at him now. Oh, I'll slap her wig off as if he's a big man. He would get slapped in the face and he's a wee bitch. Honestly.
100%.
Right, but I'm going to shoot it now anyway, right? Take care and it's good talking to you.
Thanks for coming on, Ross.
Alright, no problem. Take care. Alright.
Say what
Take
up to
care,
the
guys.
homies in Scotland. Have a good one, bro.
Be easy, Roscoe. Good to see you.
I like Roscoe.
Yeah, I like Roscoe too. I like that we have people from all over come on too. Like we're talking to somebody all the way, in another part of the world. But Kane Shade said that reach out to him. He could help you with some sports stuff.
Yeah, you put Kane Shays, Joe together, and you throw in Big Lou in the mix. That's a sport. That's a trifecta of sports right there.
Yeah, because Bay 8's channel is close too to getting up there. And MRE said he wants to do some boxing videos with you.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm. Yep. We should do the one video when the Joe Louis fight when he fought Max Schmeling, 1939. That was a great fight.
I just saw Margine's text. But Margine, if you're still here, thank you. If you didn't hear me before.
What I want to do is I want to have more women on the show. Like I would love to get, but no, just to have like the whole different point of view, because women, like me and Carlos, even NB, like her thought processes. I mean, she's definitely a lady, but she's got that because she's a
has her own pose.
you know what I mean? She like is loyal, and she's ready to throw down. But
Well, I have women creators that have decent sized channels that I've been talking to. It's just now it's summertime. Everybody's like gets kind of busy with the kids being off and stuff like that. But we'll definitely in the works with making plans with some of these women creators to kind of merge some stuff together. But yeah, I mean, I'm a woman, but I also think like streetish kind of, I guess.
See, the difference with the women over here is that the women over here, they have they don't vibe off a mob mentality. They have their own opinions, their own thoughts, and how they see things. And if something bothers them, they'll speak on it. They're not so easily to conform like the other ones. Like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. And that's what you get with a lot of the other women. The women on this over here that we know that's our subscribers are strong, independent thinking women. And they got to respect that.
Yep.
Well, that was the thing. Like I was told 2 months ago, Joe? Was it about 2 months ago where I was told just disappear? I'm like, I'm not leaving my friend out to dry. No way.
No.
Like that's it. My friend's being attacked. I'm sticking around, and I'm going to be there to be like supportive and have their back. And if it takes me getting attacked too, then whatever. I mean, would I like my child to be attacked? No, but at the end of the day, I mean, there's nothing that I have nothing to worry about. Like no one's going to come in here and take her out of this house. She's beyond well taken care of. Trust me.
And that's why I came back a little sooner than, because NB is my girl. And we need to have unity. But our relationship is completely different. People, you guys can think what you want, that we're, like dating or doing XYZ. Think what you want. But truthfully, she's one of my best friends. And I told her that. I'm like, you really are basically like my best friend. I mean, she, if I see her, I haven't seen her too much, but, like, I feel like it's when I leave her presence, I'm coming home with like vitamins. I'm coming home with all like, oh, take this, take that, like I'm getting messages from her. You taking your elderberry, like, oh, here, take this drink with you. Oh, I got you Gatorade. You don't want to be dehydrated. You need the electrolytes. I mean, she's that type of person that she'll, she looks out for her people. And I respect that. I really do, because a lot of people on YouTube, similar to you, Carlos, a lot of people on YouTube they're with you, and then something happens and they bounce on you. Well, it's not the case with you guys.
Yeah.
And there's
No.
other people too. You know, Teresa Murphy. There's a lot of people, but you know, like
You have
NB.
some, you got
The
some
real-
that'll distance themselves because they feel like they can't speak on certain things or show too much support to such and such because they go to different channels and stuff like that. I've never been that way. You know, don't get me wrong. I'll distance myself and I won't jump in every chat because some chats, whether they're on this side or that side, it's not a good look for me. And I got a certain thing, like, you know, there's a lot of people here that you guys are cool with that I'm not cool with. Not everybody's gonna like everybody or how they come across, and it's just a reality, you know.
That's an
Absolutely.
issue I was having with Lefty, his chat. Like I would go in his chat, and it wasn't just like "F you, Bayath." It was like, you know, cursing out my family members.
Or like
You know,
stock accounts with like our names or something like
Yeah,
that.
exactly. Like NB's a whore. We know you're effing her. I mean, it's just all this stuff, and I'm like,
And then he wants to give everybody a voice, but like you're giving these trolls a voice to give themselves a name. Like, you know, all these people who's like, oh, we want to give everybody a voice, and they gave Bafa this platform. And what we knew, like, he was just wanted platforms to stir up drama on our own side. So you want to give everybody a voice, but then you're giving these trolls voices that are just trying to stir up shit and cause problems with their own side. And that's where you got to cross the line and be like, no.
I
You know,
gave him
don't
the
give people
benefit of the doubt because I knew he was coming from FBS's side, and those were the only people that he really had. So if I go into his chat and it's all FBS people, well, what's going to happen? So I just stayed away from it. You know, I stopped going in there. Like they were saying shit about Steven, like calling him all types of gay. Like he was even saying it, Steven. Like, yo, you go in his chat and it's just, it's more than just the regular shit talkers. You know what I mean? It gets to a level. What's up?
Can
I
you?
I'll
was-
show you a text message.
Yes.
He's going to get your next one today.
But can you please, please?
He's going to stop. Go get dressed. He's going to get.
Wait, are you getting me my Xbox today?
No. Soon.
But can I get what I said,
All right, go get dressed. This is for adults.
please?
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe's gonna cave.
Joey, thank you.
Joe's a good guy. That's what's up.
No.
I can just,
If her mom says no, she calls me to talk to her mom. So right now, you don't know how much shit I've committed to getting her. I'm gonna need to rob a Brinks truck. So for some reason, I can't say no to her. And truthfully, when you come home with a report card that says you have a 93 average and she's the star of her softball team and she's a cheerleader and she's all this stuff. It's like, hey, you know what? I'm like, you got to take, you got to reward people. So she knows I'm a softie.
Oh, sweat. Lloyd Christmas. When the hell Lloyd came back?
He came back yesterday or the day before. He started popping back up.
Lloyd, where the hell you been at, man?
You better start working 3 jobs.
Where's
Joe.
Lloyd been? That's
Cards,
why when you
discards
see us asking for money on here, it's really not for us. I'm just so basically, what was that mat she sent me? She wanted me to get this mat.
There's no place to put it, but she's like looking to put it in the house in Florida. But it's like,
It's like is it like 10 feet where you do like flips on it and stuff?
You see, you can also reach out to people and fix things. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I was upset with Lefty for the last week. I won't even go into his chats because of a certain incident that transpired over the phone. But he reached out to me. We talked to each other and realized it was my phone app acting up, and it was all a missed thing. And I don't have nothing against Lefty. Lefty gets a lot of slack because of his one of his particular friends. But
Right.
at the end of the day, Lefty's always been a good guy.
And remember, we spoke about doing something. Remember, you were telling me like before all the shit went down a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
we would like, do a round table with them or whatever.
exactly.
We probably still should do that.
Yeah, I talked to him. I talked to him. Actually, I spoke to Lefty today. And
How's he
I have a
doing?
rapport. He's good. Lefty's gonna be Lefty. But he's good. It's just at the end of the day, you can talk to people about certain things, and at the end of the day, they're all grown men, so they're gonna make their decisions on how they feel fit. I don't hold nothing out against them, but the fact that what bothered me was they were projecting that image that nobody over here really cares about him. Nobody reaches out to talk to him. And that wasn't the case. That shit bothered me personally, because I spoke to the man
Right.
we spoke every day. So you guys can't throw everybody a lump up in that book. There's a lot of subscribers that I talk to on a daily basis that I reach out. I don't got to go online and give everybody a heads up on who I talk to. But I talk to a few, and we have regular conversations. They check up on me, I check up on them.
Yeah, well, it's the funny thing was, so when Lefty had his little episode,
You guys are
he was like stumbling. Remember, he did a video, like there was a video where he kind of looked like he was off balance or whatever. Everybody thought like he was stoned or whatever. So FBI, okay, does a video talking about it. But what he was doing, FBI is like, I really want to help the kid. Now, people in the chat were saying junkie. They were talking all this shit about him. He's like putting their comments up and laughing. But what's coming out of his mouth is, oh, I want to help the kid. I like him. And you're supposed to be a fucking addiction, whatever. And you're like, you have people in your chat talking shit about that kid. And you're up there like, pretending like you care about the fucking kid. I couldn't understand that show. It was weird. I mean, if you understand what I'm saying, he was talking like he wanted to help him, but then it was almost like he was laughing about all the comments they were making about him.
Yeah, he was throwing shade. But listen, the sad part, Teresa and Manchetti, is that like I actually have another Instagram account that I only share with certain people, and I would post stuff like this. But like at the moment, I can't even share stuff, with her face on it because of these people like putting her pictures up. There's been accounts with her name on it that come into my comment section. Unfortunately, that's sad when you can't even share a minor, certain parts of your minor's life with your friends on here because of certain men thinking it's okay.
I'll tell you what. We're gonna have our hands full in the next couple of years. because she's gonna be. I mean, she's a good-looking kid, and she's a tough kid too. But it's not even. You want to put it up. Like I would love to. I have an Instagram. I would love to put pictures of her up. Like sports-related stuff or whatever. Or just pictures we've taken. Over the last few months, but. I can't do it. Like Lauren won't let me do it, and I understand why.
Yeah, but you can send something to Teresa. We trust her. But there's certain things. Carlos has some videos. I share videos with Carlos sometimes. There's certain people, but you have to be really careful. You got to know them for a while to know that you can trust them, because people you think you could trust, and then you give it like 2 or 3 months, and they turn into a totally different person. So It takes you a minute to know who you can and cannot. And I told this to Carlos. He was, he called me one time on Instagram. I said, take your kid's picture off there. You're calling me right now, and I'm looking at your kid's picture. And I'm okay. I would never do anything, but you don't know. You do not know. And all of a sudden, that's the last thing you want is an account with your kid's picture's face up there coming in your chat. And like I said, there was somebody who took your, kid's picture and put it up somewhere. And I right out when I didn't even like it.
Even FBI putting up that information, that personal shit they talked about. Like, how do you fucking do that? Like, how do you betray someone? Like, really? Like, Steven was telling him shit, and he's, now that you don't like Steven, it's okay to fucking talk about what. I mean, it's like, that's just
what
the
they
fucking.
Well, you did it with Lefty too.
FBI was listening to him.
and he's posting lefty screenshots of the private stuff they talked about.
That's fucked up.
It's one of the reasons. Like I would always throw on Thursdays on Instagram and Facebook. I would throw a throwback Thursday photo, and I would usually do it of my kids. I hadn't done that in months, and literally in months, in a long time, for the simple reason that you're gonna have some that will go and take those pictures and do stuff with it. And I could never do that. I could never get down like that. That's just not my style. But there's some, and I know that's not your style or MB's, but you have some that will stoop to that level, you know.
They want to hurt you, and they know that they can hurt you by doing that, and they're not thinking about. They're just not good people. You know, it's hurt Carlos over, make fun of his looks, put pictures of Carlos up there, but leave the kids alone. You know, and unfortunately, people don't think like that.
No, they don't.
The proof is in the pudding. I mean, I don't know if I've ever went on YouTube and said about another woman, if you were in front of my face, I'd spit in your face, I'd slap you, I'd do. I mean, you know, like the way that he talks about and they describe women like in such vulgar terms, like even the Tony Pizza. It's like, bro, come on, Tony. Really, you're gonna talk like? I guess there's no way that he'll draw the line.
But listen, like, you know how like on here sometimes we'll say car, you know, so that like we're not even saying the name. Oh, we said that one day. I go in a chat, the next chat I'm in, there's an account with that, you know, and it's like, oh, really, guys, you know, and we're specifically not really saying the name so that people aren't, you know, doing that. But
counts with my mother's name, my brother's name.
Yeah, within seconds. I mean, we literally ended this live. I hop in someone else's chat real quick. Like it was like 2 minutes, and then all of a sudden there's like a car account like in there, like following me around. I'm like, nice.
Look, MB knows. Remember when you would go at me, MB?
Yeah.
I would. Can you ever remember any comments, me calling you anything derogatory or anything like that? No, I wouldn't get down like that. And that's before we even knew you was a woman. Back then, we didn't even know if you were a man or a woman. But I wouldn't do that, and I still don't do that. But everybody's their own individual. I'm not from a generation that does that. No matter how angry I am, it's just not me.
But it was also like it was silly trolling at Carlos. We were like, you need hooked on phonics. Like it was silly trolling, silly stuff. But people be like, you know, for me going at Shanna talked about me, I talked about her, you know, even if she's defending her husband. If I want to make a video on her, I'm a woman, you know, and she's another woman content creator on a platform. So if it's like, don't go after women or my wife, well, you're going after me. You're going after Angel. You're going after Marla. It's the same concept. It's okay to go after us because we're on YouTube. Well, so is she. And that's my opinion. And I understand like Joe or Carlos won't go after her. That you guys have your own set of stuff or whatever. But, you know, if certain people want to go back at them, but go back at them for facts and truths and things they said.
How could I say anything about her that I never met her. I never talked to her. So what
you don't need to go at her anyway because you got me, you know, that I'll defend and go at the women that go after you. You don't need to do that. And same with Carlos. Carlos knows if I scrap with a woman because she's messing with him, I'd scrap with her.
Yep.
I Trap City.
Understand too. Okay, so
John, what was up?
Tony Pizza made those comments about 9/11, right?
Yeah.
How come people weren't in an uproar? YouTube will take down your video if you say certain things.
He took down his own video. He did it and he took it down.
Well, but he doubled down on it. He talked about it more than once. Why didn't people like?
I don't think he did. I think he did the video, and then when he started getting heat for it, then he gave his explanation of why he did the video.
See, that's the thing that bothers. That's the thing that drives me insane too. I hate this fucking doubling down bullshit. If you fucking said it, own your shit. It's real fucking simple, and we've watched it this week, and you see it. If you said something, don't go fucking doubling down and say, yeah, I fucking said it. Whether I was right or wrong, I said it. But this doubling down and this playing it off, or this was meant as a joke, it's gotten ridiculous. It's gotten to that point where it's silly. If you said it, own your shit.
100%. This.
I'm not saying that.
It's just joking, guys. It's just for entertainment purposes only. Like that asshole game. That was for entertainment purposes only. For real, we're being serious. That was a silly little entertainment purposes only type game.
But it'll be flipped over to doxing and everything and stuff like that. It's just
I knocked somebody's skin cancer. Oh my god.
The sensitivity level in society is just. I was on another content creator show the other day in the afternoon, and we were talking about everything in journal, topic of rats and stuff like that. But it all came down to that this generation is fucking soft in sports and everything. Like half the old school comedians that were just the best, they couldn't survive in this time and age now. They'd be ostracized and banned. Everybody's goddamn sensitive.
They teach our kids if there's any sort of problem to run to a teacher or a principal instead of trying to have them work it out with the other child. And I'm totally against that. My kid is taking detention stints because she won't tell on another kid. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's it. Somebody's bothering you. Go up to the kid and say, "What the F is your problem?" Don't go run to the principal and it's like, "Oh, she's talking about me." Go up to the other kid and say,
"Tell her about what happened when the girl went to the principal."
She said she did it, but what happened was somebody called her a B, and she took like a graham cracker and threw it at her. The girl ran to the principal, was like, "Carly threw a graham cracker at me." Carly sits down in the principal's office, and then she's like, "Yeah, I threw it," but she didn't say, "Oh, because the girl did this." She's not going to snitch on the other girl. But then they're calling me up, and I'm getting text messages from her telling me what the situation. I went off on the principal. I said, "What did you do to the girl that snitched? This girl is friends with my daughter. They play sports together. She's over here all the time." So they get into a little spat in school, right? Instead of you putting them together to try to work it out, you're giving one kid detention. Like, it's ridiculous. Tell the friends to work it out. Tell them to go sit down together, work it out, become friends again. Don't, like, congratulate the one girl for running to the principal and giving her, like, the prize because she told. And the one who doesn't want to tell is getting detention. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I went off on that principal. My kids texting me, like, dead emoji. She's like, she's red. I'm like, yeah, I'm telling her off. Like, it's ridiculous, So now you're not going to be friends with this other girl anymore because she's a snitch. Stay away from her. I don't like kids that run down and snitch. And the principal's, like, pretty much giving her, like, a pat on the back for coming down and telling. And it's like, it shouldn't be like that over something so stupid. Like, I can understand if it's a dangerous situation, you should go and tell. But something so silly, two friends fighting, and one of them runs to the principal's like, good job? No, that's ridiculous.
The most simplest thing they're taught to tell, whereas like other people, like when I was a kid, like it was very, very taboo, like to just, I remember I wanted to be I used to go to 312 in Bergen Beach, and I remember they used to have these guards that like a school guard, but it was like kids. And you wore like a badge or whatever. And I forget exactly what it was, but like you'd hold the door open for the kids or
Hall monitor.
Hall monitor. That when I came home and said I wanted to be a fucking hall monitor, okay? Because like the teacher wanted me to do it or whatever.
Yeah.
I was not allowed by my stepdad to do that. Absolutely not. To the point where he went to the school, he says, "If you think you're going to put a badge on this kid," it was like, this is like an 8-year-old kid.
Exactly.
You don't. And it's like he's telling me, like, no way. You have nothing to do with cops. You're not a cop. Like this whole thing, and it's like crazy. Now they teach the kids if someone says something, go running to the principal right away. Go. It's like no.
It's ridiculous. And Joe Brown, let me say this: like this mother, like I was close to. We talk on the phone. We did things together, like our kids and stuff. I'm done with her because that mother should have punished her daughter. If Carly came home and said that she went and told on her friend instead of coming, like if it got that bad, come home and tell me, and us as parents will sit the girls down together or whatever. But that mother, like. Not punishing her kid for running to the principal and snitching, that pissed me off too. Like, you know who I'm talking about too, Joe. We see them in passing, and like, I'll be cordial with them just because for the sake of, but that's it. I'm not close with them no more. What's up, Primo? Joe, actually, I'm going to mute and take a break for a minute because there's something I got to do. You're staying on?
most people that I fought with when I was like in elementary school and shit like that, I became good friends with them. Now, I guess it was because we allowed ourselves to fight. But now, not only can you not fight, you got to run right to the fucking principal or whatever and get that person in trouble. I mean, it would just, I guess things were handled 30 years ago a little different. And it had nothing to do with being a tough guy. But if you were any type of cop or any type of authority, man, fucking in my family, for no fucking way. Hated cops. And I have relatives that are cops too. That's what you teach your fucking kid.
It's what they're implementing in the education system. Because I went through this a few months back with my son, and it was an incident, and he stood up for somebody that was getting bullied and stuff like that. And they brought him into the office, and they wanted to know what was going on, and he refused. They threatened to punish him, and my son kept it real simple with them. He was like, "You call my father. I have nothing to say until my father's here." So eventually, I had to go to the school, and the principal. Yeah, the principal tried to brush it off with, "Oh, it's just, we try to." I was like, he goes, "It's a form of tattletelling." I was like, tattletelling, snitching, ratting. I was like, it's all the same thing with me. He was like, "Well, we try not to teach that here." I was like, "Well, what you teach here in school," I said, "and what I teach at home is two different things." I was like, "And he's gonna take the lessons he learns from at home." I was like, "He's not gonna do that. He'll speak up." I was like, "But he's not." Now, if I give him the look and I tell him, "Now you can talk," he'll talk. I was like, "That's just the way it is." I was like, "And if you feel that I'm a bad parent because of that, then that's your opinion."
Oh, that's what they said. It starts at home. I'm like, yeah, it starts at home. Exactly. I'm doing the right thing. But what's up, Primo? I've never spoken to you before. How are you?
Primo, is this the Primo that we've heard about?
Yes, this is Primo.
Hello, NB, Joe, Carlos. How are you guys?
Primo,
Okay.
good to see
It
you,
took
brother.
you that long? It took you that long to come on the show? Jeez.
I was on my way to take my grandkids to the pool, and then they're running behind. So I came back. You guys were still on, and I thought I'll jump. That's a good time to jump on.
Oh, we would love for you to jump on. We hear a lot of nice things about you.
Well, I'm glad you do. and I've been a big supporter of you guys ever since the gun smoke behind Grandma's dress incident.
Yeah.
So NB and she knows I'm financially supporting a little bit as well.
Yep. Thank you. We appreciate it.
No problem. I actually sponsor Carlos.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
The no-fly zone. Yep.
the no-fly zone. In fact, we're working out the July terms as soon as Nelson gets back.
Oh, that's cool. I'll say certain thank yous, right? But not really say like exactly thank you what for, because I don't want certain people to get attacked too, because sometimes they go after people who want to help out certain channels. So, you hear me say thank you, Primo. You know what I'm saying thank you for.
Oh yeah, and you come right back on the Cash App and say thanks too. So I'm not looking for praise. I just show support when I can.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Cool. And I don't want to take up too much time. Again, I just came on to say hello, and I'm honored to be on with Joe Bay 8th and NB and Carlos. We've been on before. We've done some shows.
Good to see you, my brother. Absolutely. I'm glad you jumped on.
Really honor having you on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel honored that I got to finally speak to the Primo.
Well, NB, I've always been a big fan of your videos.
I know.
Even when I was supporting the Biggie, I still liked your stuff.
Well, I helped a lot of people see the light too. It's in a different perspective when you see part 1 to part 2 how things have changed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And it just reinforces my decision to say fuck the Piggy when I see who he's teamed up with now.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's like, yep, that's karma.
Yeah.
There was a fake BK in here, Teresa. I don't know if is the real BK Shannon still in here? There's a fake one that I blocked out, Teresa.
Was there fake one?
There was a fake BK that came in chat that I blocked them.
You was just talking about that BK, about the bunch of fake BKs that are out there. I guess they're still around, huh?
Yeah.
Oh no, you're gonna have everybody has replicas that float around.
Mm-hmm. I think it's funny. Like there was like
I like
and they
that
sound
one.
like me too. The one that was me. Like they were like best friends with pizza, and they actually sounded like me when they would go into chats. I thought it was hilarious. You know, I said it's not me. If people still want to believe it, then believe it. What am I going to do? You know. But I would get comment after comment. Were you in Pizza Chat today? Were you in Pizza? You were doing. And I'm like, that wasn't me, but like, just look at my community tab. I addressed it, but I thought it was hilarious because they were so good at being me. I'm trying to think. It has to be somebody who knows me well from this community if they were that good at being me.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
A lot of the trolling, who's doing it?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, all right, I'm gonna hop, guys.
All right, go hang out with the grandkids. Enjoy your day.
Yeah, have a great Sunday, everybody. And chat, everybody in the chat, thanks for the well wishes. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Primo.
Yep, and we got you back, Primo.
You betcha. You guys have a good one.
Bye.
Have a good day, Primo.
You too, Carlos.
Primo's a good guy. Definitely a good guy. Served this country well. And
No, we haven't
respected
even.
gentleman.
Yeah, Primo is a good guy. Payback Primo. But he's taking care of that. I didn't want to ask him too much about that because he that's probably a private issue, but he's handling that situation, right, Carlos?
Yeah. It's being handled.
Right. Joe, you here?
Yeah, so Carlos, you know the whole scoop on what happened with that Dom shit, right?
I'm gonna mute for a second.
Yeah.
Like I just know, a little bit that I heard, but like you know Primo, or you've had conversations with him, or
I knew Primo from the chat, same way I knew Dom from the chat. And then when everything went bad, he reached out to me and he had a conversation with me, and I believed him. Now granted, was it the smartest thing to do considering you own a company and stuff like that? But on the other point of it is that you had to look at the optics. He was cool with FBS. He was cool with Dom's cousin. So he figured, what's there to lose? This guy has a channel. He's, we talk on his channel. We've done this. So he took a leap of faith, and it came back and bit him in his ass. That can happen to anybody. What the worst part of all that was the comments that he received. Oh, he was stupid. That was good for him, and it was stuff like that. That bothered me more than anything itself, because the man's not stupid. He's far from it. He just chose to take a leap of faith and look out for somebody who he thought was on the up and up, and it came back and bit him in the ass. And we've all been in situations like that, and I'm sure there are others that have been in that same situation. They just haven't spoken out on it, for embarrassment, or for the fact that they'll get fucking ripped apart in the chat, which exactly is what happened to Primo.
yeah, and I guess FBS, not to say that he was involved, but I would love to know like what his stance was after it happened. Like, was he like feeling bad about it, or was he just like, the guy's an idiot or whatever? I don't know, because this guy doesn't seem like he'd be a FBS type of guy. He
said it was messed up that it happened, but that he had nothing to do with it. That was between Dom, and a few felt that same way, and he didn't understand the aspect that you guys all came into the whole thing together. You guys pretty much, you can say what you want, but you guys vouched for him. Now, at the end of the day, y'all didn't want to liken each other any different, and you distance yourself. But when you look at it, he did what he did because he's seen you guys promoting the guy's channel and actually hanging out with him. So yeah. But you know how that goes. Somebody don't even Paul Perry, who's a complete gentleman, and shout out to Paul Perry. He didn't want any part of it either, because he felt, that you're both grown men. That's something that y'all gotta handle.
Yep.
But when you go into a situation like that, people want to wipe their hands clean. They don't want to get involved in that. I chose to speak up for the man from what I've seen as the text messages and everything, and knowing Primo. I chose to believe Primo, so I had no issue speaking up for it, because eventually it would have happened again in the community.
Way he disappeared, I didn't even see too much. I know Tom put up a show, you put up some stuff, whatever. I didn't really read too much into it, but the way he disappeared like that, like anybody, like if there's listen, oh shit, it's a misunderstanding. That was a loan. Holy shit. Okay, I spent it on X, Y, and Z, but let me at least try to give you a couple dollars here and there back. Like the guy changed his number and went dark. That is the clear sign right there of being guilty. You know, if he had nothing, if he did nothing wrong, you know, why just disappear like that? And was it all worth $5,000? Because now you can't even show your face on YouTube. But he's lingering because he came in this chat one night and I told him, remember he came in here and I was like, pay that Primo.
Yeah, you did. And it was funny because he popped his head up and he was in Lefty's chat and it was all three of us, you know, having a conversation in the chat. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Lefty and me knew what he had done. We just weren't gonna let him know that we knew what was going on. We played it off like we just hadn't seen him in a while. But he popped his head up, he did a little damage control. And then he disappeared again.
Yeah, well, I think he came in here when I first started this channel to take like a temperature check. Like, let me just type something in chat and see like if they feel it out. Maybe I could get in their good side, whatever. I wasn't letting that happen. I was like, hell no, Dom. Get the hell out of here. Pay back Primo.
Yeah, I heard you did that. You know, and he's still watching it. We know he's in the chat watching it. And it was
subscribed to my channel. He subscribed to Bay 8th because I got an alert and I was like, is this fat motherfucker? And I clicked on it and it showed that he had like 300 or 400 subs.
Yeah, and as soon as like we started popping up over here, doing shows over here, all of a sudden I get an alert that he is subscribed, and then he's in like the chat the next day. And exactly what he was doing. He was trying to take like a temperature check. Let me see if these people like me. Maybe I can get in. Nope. Wasn't happening.
The reason why I brought that up is because FBS was with this whole D Allen thing. Like FBS was, you know, blaming me for it. You know, like he, you know, didn't say, well, you know what? Yeah, Joey was trying to be a good guy and help the guy. No, he made it seem like I was putting my, you know, collecting cash apps from. I didn't even have a fucking cash app or anything. I never took.
No, who's the one who outed it? We did. If we were hiring, why would we out it?
I never blamed Joe. I never blamed Joe and everything because I was actually still supporting FBS when that went down. My thing was I blamed NB and I blamed a few in the troll army because I was like, you guys know that this guy's a troll. He's been a troll since day one. I was like, y'all should have researched it before anything. That was my take back then.
I did. I had told somebody look into this, and they said, "Oh, that house." They looked it up, and they said that house burned down. And I took it as like, "Oh shit, his house did burn down." And then when I actually sat down and looked into it myself, I'm like, "The house burned down, but that was like years ago." I'm like, so it took me. I did it. I researched myself. I was just busy, and I told someone else. I knew. Like, who goes in a chat? I knew it was all bullshit, but. You know, and then when I told the person, I said, can you look into this for me, Ray? I'm a little bit busy. And they're like, oh, no, that house did burn down. They sent me, you know, and I'm like, oh, shit. And then they're like, wait a minute, but that ain't his house. And that was a while ago.
200. I gave him 200. And John Wolf and those guys are doing videos claiming that I was in on it. And I felt bad because, you know what? I did put his name in my chat and explain to people, like, this guy's house burnt down or whatever. And I did that, but I don't remember a lot of people coming to me and saying, hey, you know, he's a scammer, he's this, he's that, after it was too late. You know, I mean, I would, whether he was a scammer or not, I would loan him the money. If he told me it was like, yo, I'm a junkie, I'm this, I'm that, I still would have gave it to him. I mean,
he said something about putting his cash app in. I said, oh, well, last week your cash app didn't work because he owed somebody back like $30 or something. And all of a sudden his cash app didn't work, you know? So I did like call him out at first, but then people were like being sympathetic. I don't know. He was good at what he did.
In these chats sent me a message like, yo, I need $50, $100, $20. Me personally, I'm going to give it to him. And even if I get I don't even care because it's like, well, D. Allen's not asking me for a penny. I felt bad about the people other than myself that gave money. But I didn't really take responsibility for it. You know, people, if you're going to let someone borrow money, please don't let someone borrow money out of your fucking rent or whatever. I mean, if you got it, you got it. But, you know, so I felt bad about that.
Did anybody on here asking if there's a possibility it could be a scam? And that's why we won't promote it.
Yeah, I can attest for Joe being a good guy. Joe helped me when I was in a spot. And you got a good heart, and and that's a rarity these days.
Well,
I mean, there's other people we've helped out, Joe, and they just won't even give us a call back anymore. And they're not ducking the money; it's just they don't want to be our friend anymore, I guess.
Yeah. Well, you kind
We
of get
didn't
the
get
message.
that to begin with. We knew if we lend this person, we probably won't get it.
And the
Whatever.
craziest thing was, Lauren knows how much money I was about to give this guy. Could you imagine if I gave him the whole amount that he
I
asked
wouldn't
for?
have let you though. I would have been like, I wouldn't have let you.
Yeah, but look, if people look, I'm doing okay. If I could help you, I will. So I don't look at it like if I give Carlos or you or anyone money, it's not like I'm going to say, well, you know what, bro, this is coming out of my rent money. You know what I mean? No, I'm going to give you the money and like, you know what? Don't even pay me back. You don't need to pay me back. But certain people, have been generous to me. I mean, the Teresa Murphys, a lot of people in here have helped, they contributed to the show. And we love that. And,
Yep.
if you don't contribute to the show, we're still going to love you. It's not a pay for play thing here. People do what they could do.
Just watching the show is helping support us. That's it.
I've lent people money that on YouTube that you wouldn't even think needed the money. Hint, hint. But you know what I mean about it. Like,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
people that have a lot of money, push comes to shove, have come to me and say, hey, and what did I do? So I'll always help my friends. It's just how I am, because my friends have always helped me.
Yeah, there's certain situations with certain people. I'm like, we know that they're like, they don't have a lot. They don't even ask for it, and we've sent to Joe just because we felt bad. Like, let's just throw them, $25 just so we know they have gas in their car. And it had nothing to do with them even asking. Just because we're friends and we feel bad, like, it's kind of like when there's certain people that like hang around us and we know they're not like. I'm not saying I'm very. We're me and Joe are okay. We're not rich, but like if something happens and I want to go to the store and drop $100 on just bullshit, we could do that. Certain people can't do that. And you feel bad that like, they're driving to come hang out with us and they're probably using the last $20 to put in their gas tank. So, we'll buy you food and we'll give you some gas money.
We did that with one of my old co-hosts, and it was to the point that when we did that, it wasn't even like a thank you. It wasn't even like, okay, well, you gave me this, and here's what I plan on. I'm going to give you $18 a week or $17, like nothing.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because we knew that was going to be like that. So.
Well, but the thing is, you got yourself involved, and that's what I didn't like. Because he could beat me, but he can't beat you. It's a completely different thing.
Yeah, but
you helping him was because of me. So
yeah, but it came out of like certain money that was our money. It wasn't like, but anyway, either way, it doesn't matter. And I don't even want to like, it is what it is. But I see that I think Josie is going live in a couple of minutes. And I don't want to be like interfering with hers.
No, we've been on for 2 hours, so.
Yeah, she's live in 10 minutes. So let me drop her link and let's say our goodbyes. Carlos, I dropped your link in chat. Everybody subscribe to the No Fly Zone.
Carlos, my brother, I love you, bro. And
it, my brother. You already know. MB, great show.
And
absolutely.
I just want to say one thing, because I get a lot of people messaging me saying like, oh, the show is great. And I'm going to be truthful. And this is a little secret, okay? The show is only as good as the people that are in this chat and the friends of the show. We're nothing without you. You know what I mean? So I don't want you to think that I'm like this content creator, or I should be, you should send me $10 a month because there's nothing on Netflix. No, we're only good because of Mob Rats and Rat Trap City and Kim and Beantown and Manchetti. And that's the truth. That's the secret that a lot of these content creators don't understand.
Well, that's
You
it.
guys.
And honestly, listen, if I had nobody in this chat, I wouldn't be. I'm not going to sit up here and talk to myself.
We'll
Like,
sit without you guys.
would make the chat.
The
And we're
channel
only-
is
Yes,
the channel is the body. The subscribers are the heart.
Thanks,
That's
Rat
it.
Trap. Yeah, this
Yep.
guy could annoy me. You hear that?
And without you, we're nothing.
You
So,
hear that?
Pat,
I'm
thank
gonna beat the shit out of this guy.
Well, God.
Nunzio, I got to get in touch with you. You called me way too early this morning. Got to call me at like 9:10. You must have just landed and called me.
Ask him, Doo Brown. Ask him.
He doesn't
I mean,
like
you-
it anymore.
sorry, ask him.
Why would you say that? He's not. We don't do shows, but
Why are you talking to yourself, Lloyd? Tracy Tobin still in here? Tracy Tobin, you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Kim's for him. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Rat Trap City, we love you.
yep.
I loved your show last night. I finished watching this morning. Oliver Sutton, Teresa Murphy, Edwin Jimenez. Always a pleasure.
Lloyd, we missed you, man. Where the F were you, man? You had us worried.
Yep, but Lloyd is back. Rat Trap City, you be easy. Everybody in the chat, be easy. Have a great day.
Yep. All right, man. I'll hit you up later.
Yeah, and if anybody sees MJ, if you're listening, we love you.
Yeah. And if anybody sees MJ, tell her we love her, man. Tell her to just reach out to one of us. You know, just give us like a thumbs up. Because if you're having problems, we're a family, and maybe there's something, you know, that we could help you with talking or whatever. Because she's been great. I know she's been great to you.
Yep.
And me as well.
I started my NB channel. She's always been by my side.
We love her so, and we love Pretty
Yeah.
Monita. And any of
Shout
these
out to MJ.
Carols and the Pretty Monitas, Linda Amsterdam, Teresa Murphy. If people come in here woofing, talking shit about them, then they gotta hit the curb. They're out. So you know, you want to talk shit about me, that's cool. But Kim, any of those people, any of the female that support, any of the women that support this show and what we're doing, don't come in here talking smack about them, because honestly, you're just wasting your fingertips. It ain't gonna
Yep.
happen.
Absolutely. You're gonna get the hammer.
Because those are my girls, and guess what? You guys are my guys too. But going after
You guys
the
can
women,
handle your own.
it especially turns me off when they do that and they come with that little bit of a racial shit to it, you know, or like the sexist shit, or like, you know, like just the vulgarity towards women, you know, like to me, that's just bush league. It's like low fucking brow. And that's that FBI Johnny Mac shit, you know what I mean? And we don't want that shit around here. We don't need it, and we really don't need those type of people in the chat.
No, well, we want everybody to feel safe in our chat. But anyway, Carlos, when's your do you have something planned?
No, they got we got something this Thursday coming when Nelson
Okay.
gets back. But other than that, we got good shows coming up too. We're about to shake the Mob 2 community with some good ass content coming up.
That's what we need.
Yep, and there's Carlos's channel. Everybody, if you're not subbed in chat, please sub. And Joe, the door, so I'm gonna end it. Or you end it, but I gotta
Yeah.
mute and go. Bye.
All right, love you guys, man. Yeah, Vinny Green's on tonight too. Edward
Josie's coming on soon. Yep. Let's
Vito.
go support each other.
Vito has been down with me for a minute now. I love Vito. He's another guy that was hitting me up. Oliver Sutton, Joe Delamura, Australia's in the house. Pat DeCorvo. I don't know. Pat, do you know Pat, Carlos?
Pat DeCorvo, that name sounds familiar.
Yeah, I seen him around, but that's cool. You know, I'm glad you're around. Doodoo Brown. Doodoo Brown's my brother, man. You know, Doodoo Brown was in a certain content creator's chat, a pretty big person, and, you know, with thousands of subs. And someone was like, you know, woofing shit, like, oh, Bay 8 did this. And Doodoo Brown, in the whole midst of everything, was like, nah, Joey wouldn't do that. He's this type of person. So he like stuck up for me. And that takes a lot of balls when you're in a chat with 100, 200 people and, you know, they really don't like you that much. So he showed up for me. Chris Capello, Mandy, I mean, Mob Rats, for some reason, I don't know if you thought that I disliked you, but not the case. Got love for you. Simpin' Ain't Easy. Kim, let me tell you, Kim, your husband is a very, very lucky guy because you are one down-ass lady, and you're definitely ride or die. Teresa Murphy, nothing has to be said there. Rat Trap, all you guys, man.
It's
we're
true.
just- it's
That's my
it's
favorite
really-
part of the people in the community. It's when they, and I've seen it countless times, especially with me when I first left a certain content creator. I had so many people speaking up for me, and it was just, you know, too many to list. But that's just what you do. You hold each other down, man, and that's needed a lot more than it goes on. And I respect anybody that speaks up for those who can't speak up for themselves when they're not there.
Nunzio, Adama, you know, it was like the little thing me and you had, Los. It was almost like you were riding for who you were with, and I'm riding for who I'm with. And it wasn't really like we never got it to a point. It was nothing, but I know what type of person you are. It never got to a point where I'm talking about your mother or your father or your kids. It was just like, yo, this is what's happening right now. You know, you said your little piece. I said mine, and it got resolved when you actually spoke with BK. I guess you had a beef or whatever a couple of nights before, and then right after that, it got resolved because that's men. After a while, they're gonna realize like, hey, this isn't someone I should be beefing with. You know what I mean? And
Exactly.
Buffalo Billy. I mean, and to me, when you almost think about it, it's like the people that we have with us, 60, 70, 80 people, if it gets to 500 people or 800 people, this is so much. I mean, how much more do you really want than what we have right now? You know, because
Exactly.
when you think about it, it's like, yeah, it's great to have 30,000 views or 100,000 people in your freaking chat or whatever. But then I don't get to talk to Manchetti or Rat Trap City or Buffalo Billy. I mean, it's almost like the whole FBS thing. He doesn't give a damn about the people, and he only gives a damn about the people that are giving him money. That's who he's focusing on. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, the friendships I have, and when I say friendships, I don't mean like a YouTube friendship. I mean like I have relationships built with Teresa Murphy, where like if I go to her neck of the woods, I got family there. I know if I go down to Florida, I know I got a place to rest my head with you, Carlos. You know what I mean? So, and it's vice versa. Brooklyn
Absolutely.
bound. I mean, so
I thought you were
all of the stuff, yeah, I'm just finishing up. All of the stuff that is bad about YouTube and we hate, the best part is we do have some relationships that are built, and these relationships are going to go way past YouTube. You know what I mean? It's just past this. You know what I mean? You're going
Absolutely.
to Florida when, Lauren?
Huh?
When are you going to FLA? August?
Yeah, the 12th or something like that. But I'm going by Carlos to Disney.
That's what I'm saying. So now if I was well enough to go, Los, I'd be fucking chilling with you down there.
Yeah, and then
They're at Disney. We could be at fucking Chick-fil-A fucking eating chicken or whatever. You know what I mean? So,
see, our Disney is like, you know, like shopping because the kids had season passes for like 4 years. She's done with the ride. She just wants to shop and walk around and eat. What are those things that you bring her? What kind of cookies?
oh,
Oh my God, what are they called? Why can't I think of it?
the French thing. What the fuck?
Macaroons. Yeah, she likes to go to France and eat the macaroons.
Oh my God. The macaroons. You know
And
what?
shut
The
up.
macaroons was like, I was on retainer. When I see her, I had to bring in these macaroons. And believe me, Lauren bought macaroons for her one day from a bakery. For 10 macaroons was $40.
Mm-hmm. I think it
Whoa.
does.
And it's like in one setting, they're gone. You know, but if you want to know what type of person Joey really is, talk to her daughter. Her daughter knows that when mommy or daddy says no to something, the next thing she's doing is she's on the horn with me saying, and what happens is,
Yeah,
like,
she's not very nice to guys I bring in this house either. I mean, I've had guys walk out of here like almost in tears because she's not very nice.
right.
Do like when she's not home, like, and
She knows I love her, and we hit it off. And I haven't been by in a while, and it's like, she's like, "Where's Joe? Where's Joe?" Like, if she doesn't see me at the house in a couple of weeks, she's like, "Where's Joe? Where's Joe?" I mean, so she's a really good kid, and
Kids are the best judge of character. They're the best judge of character.
well taken care of, to the point where I almost have to look at Lauren and saying, "You're too good to her." I mean, how do you tell a mom that you're too good? But I'm just saying, like, it's like some of the things that the mother does for her is like, it's just, they have a great relationship and a very open relationship, and seeing them, interact.
yeah, we had to come bail her out. I mean, what did she do? She called us the one day because she was gonna go beat up some girl, whatever, that like told her to like come to, and we like went there and like intervened, like stop. But but she's the type of kid that like tells when she's like, when something she's about to do something.
I
She's
would
no
know
very open.
The way Lauren parents her daughter is a little different than I would do my daughter. But honestly, looking at it now, she has, what Lauren's doing is actually the right thing, because it's almost like there's no secrets with them, and when you think about it, do you want your kid not being able to talk to you about something? You want to,
No, the thing where it needs to be cut off is that like she asked you to buy that stuff and she's over here and she's like, wait, what's your CVC number? Because she already had the credit card in her phone. That stuff needs to stop. Because one day the money's not going to be there. She has it this week. It is, but what if it's not like next month? And then she's spending like our light money or something. Right. She can't do that.
That's the thing that like,
and stuff she doesn't need. It's stuff like she doesn't need.
She doesn't have that relationship where she could tell him anything. You know what I mean? He's a little stricter. And when you think about it, you almost would want your little girl to be able to talk to you about anything. But, I don't think, and I could be wrong, but I think he's a little more strict.
Yeah,
and, and look, if you guys don't think I have a good relationship with her daughter, when she gets a report card, who do you think gets it right away? She's sending it to me. I mean, if she has a great softball game, I mean, and I used to love going to a softball games. I mean, the kid is like a pretty good athlete, and she's just a great kid, and she knows she can get anything she wants from me. And I think it makes Lauren a little upset sometimes, because if Lauren says no and then she comes to me, I go to Lauren and say, hey, I think we should do X, Y, Z. And then, I mean, we have a little bit of a mini argument, but in the end, she gets what she wants within reality. You know what I mean? There's certain things, like this big fucking mat that she wants to, do flips on. Well, I don't know if we could get her that, but in Florida we can.
Yeah, there's no place for her to put it here. But listen, Josie just started, so we don't want to like.
All right, guys. Have a good
Great
one.
show.
Love all you guys for sticking with us. Sean, Joe Brown, James, Oliver. All right. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yep. Have a good one, guys.
All right.
Be easy, Joe, MB, and chat.
Bro.